Does your mom know you're watching this show?
Yes.
Yes, she does. Welcome
Yes,
everyone to
she's been
season
warned.
2. Yeah, pretty much.
She's been
Welcome
knowing about
everyone
it for quite some
Quiet, let me
time.
do my thing. Welcome everyone to season 2 of the Friday Night BS show. I need to remind everyone this show is rated R and is intended for mature audiences only. Also need to add, we are not licensed psychiatrists, therapists, or doctors. Our knowledge on these topics are from our life experiences only. Also, any stats shown or talked about on this show come from websites and Google, so don't get mad at us, right, ladies? And Mike?
Yes, at
Correct.
Google.
All right, yes.
Don't know shit.
I am good. I'm not even good at putting Band-Aid. Well, every person I've ever had to put a Band-Aid on was a little kid, and they were always screaming. So, yeah, I've never even put a Band-Aid on properly on someone other than myself. But if you want to come to my house and sit on the couch and bitch, I'll listen. I mean, that's all a psychiatrist really does. They just listen to your bitching, right?
But you're not a
Pretty much.
Pretty much. That's all.
And then they ask you how you feel about what you just said.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
They use that fucking reverse shit.
Pretty fucking shitty, all right? Why do you think I'm here?
I'm
I'm
just here because I like
up?
talking to you. I know they just
Facebook
reverse
user.
it. They just reverse it. That's all they ever do is just like, well, why does that make you upset? How does that make you feel?
I've been thinking about trying it out, but I don't know.
Well, for what? Your great
needed
life
to
that
get
you have?
Come on, John.
No.
Some people with the greatest lives are the most sad and depressed people.
I guess.
That's very true.
I am okay.
He's okay. I was going to
I'm
say.
just, everybody, just people that go to therapy say that, oh, even if you don't think like you need it, it's just nice to talk to somebody about stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, just get a prostitute. What?
You know what?
We could go that route.
I'm all for legal.
I'm not here, Jen.
If you want to pay somebody to listen to you, they're the best. It's not like they're gonna really.
I mean, you're paying the same rates.
That's fair. Yeah, this is true.
No, it depends.
300, 150 an hour.
Hell no.
Cheap psychiatrist is gonna cost you
Mike's like, I'm the cheap
That
one.
is not a cheap psychiatrist. Unless she's flossing your teeth and boning you, that is not a cheap psychiatrist.
That's
When I was looking for a marriage counselor, psychiatrist, that was the cheapest one I could find. Was like $150 an hour.
Oof.
Man, I'm in the wrong field.
Yeah.
I can
You and
tell
me both, hon.
How's that make you feel, Mike?
Well, of course you guys are getting divorced. She's a bitch.
Oh my god! It doesn't necessarily need to be her.
Look at this fat fuck.
You just pick sides right out the bat. It's just...
Yeah, no, I mean they do help people. Let's not kid. They do help
Yes.
some people. They do help.
Therapy is helpful for a lot of reasons.
We're not anti-psychiatrists on this show.
No, we're not. I actually go to a therapist.
So do I.
Not shocking, but
Very helpful. Highly recommended.
Jen's a little low.
I'm
Jen,
asking you guys.
Oh, you need
What?
some more ump?
No, I'm asking is Jen a little low just to me, like the voice?
No, I'm hearing the same thing you're hearing.
Just a little.
All right.
hello.
How's that?
That's
How's that?
better.
Mike was having a hard time hearing you, but I
I'm
fixed
here.
it.
I'm getting old.
I figured, yeah,
It's
eventually we
I don't even want to hear that shit from you.
The fuck?
There's the youngest person on this podcast.
I know. Jesus Christ.
That's just insane. That doesn't mean anything.
When
It
Mike goes,
sure does.
when
If
Mike
I
goes,
walk into an
huh?
old folks home,
Huh?
I mean, yeah, I'm going to be the youngest.
Jesus Christ. Do you know, when you have children, they age you 10 years faster, and the
That's not
more
right.
children,
I'm already
yeah.
aging. And grays showing up everywhere. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I just
When it
found
shows
this
up
website.
in your pubes is when it's
Yeah.
the
No,
worst.
no.
Oh no, I'm so sad for you.
It ain't in the pubes. It's not in the beard. It's just
Yeah.
it's just on the top of my head.
That is a good question because someone brought that up the other day and I'm like, I don't know. Do they turn gray down there too? I go, I don't
Yes,
think so.
they do.
You don't know? Do
They
you
don't.
shave them then? And you just don't know because they're just so short and they
I'm
don't.
clean. I'm clean down there. I keep it clean down there. I know better.
Good to know.
Yeah, keep it clean down there. I don't want it to look like the forest.
Yeah. When it starts showing
Yeah,
up in my
no
beard,
girl
we're gonna have
wants to
a
pick
problem.
that out of their teeth. That's
Right,
a mutual thing, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't because that could be weird. Could be weird. I could see guys over just for men, just like, can you put it on your pubes, man?
I'm sure there are. I'm sure
Take a
there
trimmer
are.
to it.
There are. It's called a merkin. That is what's the man wig. That is a
You should
merkin.
not have hair down there
Right.
if you are sexually active.
Yeah, if you're
No,
sexually
you
active-
should not.
Yeah.
And that goes both ways.
I think you can if you want to have hair, you can have hair.
If you
If you
once
want to
had
be
hair,
bald, you can be bald.
You want that hair. You get a merkin, and if you groom down there or don't and pretend you do, the merkin industry is going downhill, and I'm
I
sorry.
am not inclusive about shit like that. Save that shit.
I have a Bob Ross.
I got special ones that know if they're getting too close to the balls. It knows if you're getting too close to the balls, and it'll just stop so you don't cut your balls. You know?
No, that's what the Manscaped is for. That shit's fire.
Yeah.
They finally came out with one that like trimmer that
We're
doesn't.
talking. Oh God.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen those Manscaped
When I said it
commercials.
was open topic,
It's as open as
It got way open way fast.
I don't know if you guys have the same issues, but a trimmer down there for a dude, you got to be careful. You'll nick your balls real.
oh,
fucking
you
fast.
you can easily pinch your skin and be bleeding in 2
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys have pretty leveled areas. I mean, it's not. It's not. I mean, there's
In
not.
what planet do you?
Yeah, what vaginas are you fucking with?
I'm saying you
There's
don't have.
curves and
They're
there's
called lips for a reason,
And they're-
Ron.
Well, yeah, but
Thank you, Mike.
I mean, I didn't think I had to tell the 50-year-old guy this.
I was just saying you don't have to get like up on those lips. Like we have to go around those that ball sack. We got a lot of
Yes,
shit to
ours
worry.
is
I'm
harder.
sorry, unless you have nipped a fucking labia, shut your face.
Labia. Okay, see now we're just getting into too technical of words. No, it's not just
we just
me. I'm
became
telling
vagina
you, her
specialists.
volume is low. Her volume- not in my mic, John.
Oh no, just Jen talks a lot. I can hold on, Jen.
I'm
Don't
just
say
saying,
nothing. I actually can boost you
I was
right
gonna
here.
say,
Hold
hers
on.
is way lower than all the rest of us.
I can boost you. All right. All right, Jenny, talk.
Hello.
It's better.
Okay, I got you back. Hey,
Oh,
Jenny.
sole
I
mio.
got your soul. If you can get the lips to sing that, woo, God.
Give me a second. No.
Yes.
All right, now it's time to go into talk.
Pussy talk with
This is
Jen.
R-rated, not X-rated.
you two just shut us down.
Seriously.
All the
You
old
hear
people
flap,
on my
flap, flap,
Facebook
flap.
page are like, yeah, hey, they had the singing fish. Why not? You know?
She'd be the singing clown.
The lips are not.
Oh
gonna be singing
dear
that.
Lord!
Oh, sole mio.
No, it's guys.
Oh man, you guys are terrible.
Oh Jesus!
Jen, you said you had a story you want to share.
Oh, of course, it would be me first.
Yeah,
What?
we're gonna go
Hi.
hit
Hello.
you. The main
my
topic we're gonna hold
goodness.
up on. We're gonna hold
The
up
main
on that.
topic. Okay, well,
Yeah.
it was my birthday, so
Oh,
I
wait,
ended
time out. Happy birthday
Mm-hmm.
to you.
Wait, you
Happy
can't not sing.
Come on,
Where's
Jay.
your ukulele?
I
or-
know.
Oh yeah, time out. Go get the ukulele and sing happy
You got to
birthday.
at least sing.
She's
I think-
frozen.
She's frozen. I was
She's
gonna say, yo. I was like, damn, straight face.
She has got
He's
that
like-
straight face down.
I was gonna say, holy shit.
That's that mad Sicilian look right
Oh
there.
God, Tina.
Yeah.
Mannequin challenge.
I'm gonna screenshot
Yeah,
that.
she's winning.
Hold on.
When was your birthday, Jen?
Wednesday.
Happy
Wednesday.
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jen.
So
Did
What were you like? 42?
no, I turned 50.
Oh shit, the
Yeah.
big 5-0.
5-0.
Yes,
man.
half a
Damn.
century. The 50.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all up here hill from here.
Yeah.
All uphill. I hope so.
She gets. She. Did you get your AARP card in the mail yet?
They
Damn,
keep
dog.
sending.
It's
They keep
coming.
sending me
It's
that
coming.
shit.
50s
They
Oh,
keep
and
when they
sending
send
50's
it
the
to me.
limit?
50s when they send it out.
What do you actually
No,
get with
they've been.
that?
They've been.
She's
saying
back
You
in,
can.
Joe.
Oh,
You
there.
can actually get an AARP card before you're 50. That's not a requirement.
I just heard that the other day. You could be like 27 and
Yep.
sign up for AARP.
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's
There's no
bullshit.
limit.
That don't even
Yes,
make no
I.
sense.
Yeah.
It
I
doesn't
thought it
make
was supposed
sense,
to
but
be
if they're
for
sending you the
once
mail,
you
you
get to
should sign
50.
up. I wish I would have known that when I was 27.
What?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
What do you
sure.
get
about
with it?
signing up.
I'm sure a lot of the deductions don't apply. You probably don't get this like you do with the when you turn 50. You start
Yeah, if
Sure,
I
but
put
you get
on
all
an
the perks
AARP card
of
up
having
here, people would look at
AARP.
me like,
You-
all right, would you steal your dad's card?
getting. Yeah.
No, there. It doesn't say that you're required to be 50.
So that's just a thing people have kind of
Yes.
Yep.
society's kind of pushed,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't
They're
start
marketing
getting,
real good.
right?
I know McDonald's starts to do something at 50 with a discount. I don't know
I
what
don't
it
like
is.
McDonald's, so I don't
And
care.
then, well, when you
Ew.
turn,
Eat the
I don't eat
McDonald's at
fast food. That's
50.
gross.
You
I
trying to
think
die?
I think at 65 you
No.
get free coffee.
Trying to
at
not
McDonald's.
make it to 65?
No
Free
shit.
Eat
coffee.
McDonald's at 50?
If you're 65, you get free coffee at McDonald's.
It's population
Oh, okay.
control. At 50, they give you all
Right?
this free
They
shit,
give
but
you
it's
all
Free
bad.
coffee.
processed
Your
bullshit.
intestines fail on you.
Like
Trying to fucking Bill Gates is behind that shit.
we got some English muffins left in the back. You know,
Trying to get these
No.
right at
get
that.
it from the back.
Yeah.
They
Get it?
broke out the
That's what
AARP
he
card.
said.
No, they wait till right like at what is I think dinner or breakfast ends at 10:30 or something like that, doesn't it? I think they wait till like 10:25.
They extend it for seniors or for
They
people.
extended for seniors.
people
Must
over
have
50.
AARP card.
They extend it for people over 50, so they give them all the old shit.
If I go into a place and tell somebody that I'm a senior, they're going to tell me I'm a liar and make me leave their
Yeah, I was
establishment.
gonna say you fuck, Jen, you really look.
You're clearly not old enough. Go fuck
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, Jen's maybe.
Yeah, you
Jen's-
look like you're 40.
Yeah, Jen looks at least 49.
Okay.
49.
Wow,
Thank you. I
Don.
appreciate
No,
that.
you
You
just
know,
you do not look 50.
I've been busting her balls for like well, not her balls, but I've been busting her
my cojones. Yes, bust my
For-
balls.
since she's been 14. So I might as well
No,
continue the
we
process.
Yeah,
moved there
well,
when I was 10.
Yeah, 10. There you go. Even
I was gonna say,
earlier.
nowadays we gotta watch what we say.
You can say bust the balls. You can bust the ball. All right, Jen, share us your birthday.
Proverbial
Share,
coin.
yeah, share us your birthday story.
Oh God. Okay, so we go to my lady time started on my birthday
Oh,
on Wednesday.
Fuck, never mind. I was
And-
just about to
and-
say, is this a naughty story? But never mind.
No. Okay, so it started on my birthday. So of course the first couple of days are just horrible. Well,
God has
on
a sense of humor.
Thursday we went to Newport Beach because there's a favorite restaurant that I love there. It's called Baja Rockin' Lobster. It's right on the beach, gorgeous. So we go on Thursday, and mind you, I am a believer in sustainable feminine hygiene products. So I don't use the normal stuff. I use something that's called the Diva Cup. It is a silicone. It's a surgical silicone based cup that
I don't
you
know if I
insert
need
like
to
a
know this.
you gotta know. This is a story.
It's a shot glass you put in your pussy.
Yeah, basically that's what it is.
Okay.
It's got a little
dude.
nipple. It's got a little nipple on
I'm
it.
so
So
For ease of removal.
being a woman and walking around with this, it fills up, because it's supposed to. Well, it got very uncomfortable, and I'm walking around with this damn nipple that's coming out of me, and I'm trying to put it back in. And
Talk about camel toe.
a major. It was a button, and if it wasn't for my underwear, that shit would have just flew the fuck out. But I was trying to get to the bathroom really quick because I was like, this is uncomfortable. I had eaten an edible. I was just not having
Oh,
it.
shit. You're fucking.
So I went and I go into the bathroom to take care of this business. Well, you have to remove this thing. Well, unbeknownst to me, apparently there was a lot of suction going on because I somehow turned that bathroom stall into a murder scene. Whatever was in there,
I feel like that's every period, though.
This is
Every
why,
period
like, I
is a
can't,
murder
like,
crime scene.
I don't think I could watch a baby being born because even this is just turning me. I feel like I would literally puke.
What are you
You're
gonna do when
fragile
she
little
gets
mind.
No, I'll be at the head.
No,
I can't watch that.
I'm in this public, and I'm in the bathroom that's off of the fucking beach where people go in to change their clothes. So I'm in this stall. There's people coming out in and out, and I'm trying to clean up this murder scene now while
Oh,
I'm
God.
high. And they're freaking out, and it was too much for me. So the dangers, this is the dangers of using sustainable feminine hygiene. Sometimes your cup truly runneth over, and you end up splattering it on a wall. But I cleaned
Yeah.
it up. I cleaned it up.
Okay.
The
Hard
sacrifices that we
Yeah,
make to be
Jesus.
environmentally friendly.
I
You
Yeah,
know?
I get that you
The
guys.
environment is fine.
Yeah,
Stick
yeah,
a tampon in that shit.
yeah.
It's
That's
tampon-
slowly
that's-
trying to
no,
reject us.
That
The environment is fine.
tampons cause toxic shock syndrome. I don't
They
use that
do.
stuff because it's for my health. I don't want to get toxic shock syndrome.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't
So
use
yeah,
that
you
stuff.
might.
Isn't that if you just don't change it enough?
No, you can get it because of the absorption. Some of these, there's too much. It's not good. I'm not even going to try to. And plus, I'm
Yeah.
sensitive. I'm sensitive to things.
My
I can't
ex-girlfriend
even
used
wear
to, her and her mom
pads.
used to fuck with me and always say that every time they'd start being like, it's like a crime scene in my pants. I'm
Yeah.
like, I really don't need to know this.
It's like a what in their pants?
A crime scene.
Crime
A crime
scene.
scene.
They
No,
always-
no. I call
They
myself
always
a
used to say
ketchup
that.
packet. I'm a ketchup packet.
All right.
Yeah.
It
Next
was
topic.
Mr.
Let's
White
go. Let's
in the
go.
ballroom
It's
with a
weird,
bloody
like,
tampon.
I have no problem fucking when a girl's on her period, but like sitting there and talking about it, it just
You need to get it. Okay, this is something about being a female, and I understand you're uncomfortable with it, but we talk about prostates and all kinds of shit all the fucking time. But because we're talking about menstrual
I gotta call
cycles,
yeah,
Ross to-
it's disgusting to me. That
it's disgusting
like
to
I
you.
can talk about
Okay,
it,
Disgusting to
shit,
you?
but
We don't want that.
like I said, I don't like I had all of my girlfriends I've had sex with on their periods. I'm
That's
okay
good
with
to
that.
know,
I'm
Mike.
okay with
That
seeing
makes
it
you
and all
one in
that,
a
but
million. Good for you,
sitting there
buddy.
talking about it, I just I don't know what
We
it
have
is.
to deal with it. It was something that happened to me, and believe me, if you were in public and you shit yourself and it was on the
Right.
fucking side of the goddamn bathroom
Oh, I
stall,
would have left
I
that
would have
shit.
smeared that
yes,
shit.
I
all
would have
over.
left it and dipped. I'm out.
I would have
Time
said.
to go.
I would have told the
see,
next
and
guy,
that's
you
where we
don't go
differ.
in
I
there.
cleaned up my
No.
murder scene. You would have left your shit scene.
You did your public service.
Yeah, you did your public service. You were a better person than I.
Yeah, I would have just left it like that and said,
Yeah,
"Don't
I
go
would
in
have
there."
took those chonies
For
off and
shame.
left
No.
them and
No, it's not chonies. The
Free
cup,
balling.
the cup, there was suction. It went right
The
under
cup.
my ass.
That
Just
cup
right
never
under
finished.
It makes a noise and everything. He goes,
Oh,
I did not even
I
see
am.
that shit coming.
I'm
glad
just
you
My
had a good
snoozing
birthday. An
Glad you
eventful
had a good
birthday.
You know what?
The
I had a
cup-
wonderful meal. We got the Baja bucket. It had carne asada, chicken asada. It had flash fried prawns, lobster tails,
that
everything.
cup.
It
That
was
cup said
wonderful.
surprise.
All right,
Yes.
come on. Pass the cup. We're
It
talking
was
about
extra
her
sauce.
meal, her wonderful meal now.
Well, I'm glad. I am glad you had a good birthday. 50 is a big one. So now you can't celebrate
she's
any
50
until
years old and she's more
50.
flexible than that lady.
I think that it's like what is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I am.
It's your birthdays, like the big one. 13's a big one still, like because that's you're
I
becoming a
think all
teen.
of them are the big
Quinceañera?
ones.
Yes, 13 is you're a teenager. Then you really don't. 16's another big one,
Because
and then
you're
21.
18 is a big one.
18 is a big one. Yeah, especially if you're going
because
to
you
go to
think
jail.
you're an adult, but you're not.
Yeah, you think you're super adult because the law says so sometimes.
Well, isn't it more like isn't like quinceañera? Isn't it because quinceañera isn't that why 13's so big? Is because of
No, quinceañeras.
No, because the quinceañera is at 15, dork face.
Quinceañeras at 15.
okay,
it's
so
Latin.
so white people just do it 1 year later at Sweet 16.
No,
Yeah,
a
It's a cultural
quinceañera.
thing.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, so I
culture.
know it. That's what I'm saying. It's a cultural thing, but they well then I guess because not a lot of white people celebrate.
No, that's not a white. Yeah, white people don't do
White
kids.
people-
Yeah, we don't do
That's
that.
what I said. They do 1 year later at 16.
Okay.
Yeah, we do Sweet 16. We had the big Sweet
The
16 party for
quinceañera,
white.
just so you know, is a coming out party, basically
out party like a
stating
woman.
that the girl is ready to be courted. She is
Yeah.
of age,
No, I
and
know
that
that.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
I can't
it's like
stand that celebration. Here she is. She's a woman. She's ready
Yeah,
to be
it's
courted.
yeah.
it's
I
just
mean, it's like the
Doesn't
bat
matter,
mitzvah
man.
of
It's like the
that
bar
culture.
mitzvah.
But how
Yeah.
old is that though? You got to remember how far back does that go?
Oh,
It
that's
goes back
old.
far, and I understand that it
And
needs to
yeah.
stop.
So at
It's the
15,
quinceañera.
a lot of women were married at 16.
Yeah.
Probably when this.
Yeah,
when
and,
that
and some of
started.
us were
That's
married
very
at
true.
15.
Okay, you know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
And they were
So-
grandmas
Yeah.
by,
About a
by the
very
time
long
they were
time ago.
21. Yeah, that's how
So,
it was back
Yeah.
It's
in the day.
not that crazy. Back then that was probably a normal thing.
Yeah.
But still, it's outdated in my opinion. It's
Mhm.
no more.
Well, tell that to the culture that
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you can't
do.
erase
You
that.
think you don't think that I don't say shit?
Yeah, you can't erase that though. I mean, that's something. I mean, that goes back generations. Maybe as the next
I don't know that it
generation.
needs to be, but it just because that's
No,
what it
they
meant
don't just
back
need
then,
to
that
get
doesn't
into
mean
a
it's what it
quinceañera
is
for
now.
boys.
Yeah, I'm not saying it means what it meant 100 years ago. Now it's just kind of like it's kind of like our version of the Sweet 16. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean like, oh, come date my daughter. It's
Yeah, you
just
can
like
marry her now.
Ew.
Hell no.
It's
It means come
like-
date my daughter if you want a black eye and to never have children again.
You know what I mean? It's
That's
just
what
like
that
a
means.
big day
I
to
just think
celebrate the
give a-
girl.
Yeah, give them the birthday, have all that fun and everything, but it's just that's based on
It's
a
just another
tradition
thing
that's
that women get that men don't.
That's dead. It's based on a dead tradition.
More
With
yeah,
that
that needs
being
to go
said,
away.
more
I
recognition
mean,
that women
look
get
at where we're at as a society in America these days. 90% of people are waiting till their 30s to have kids.
Yep.
And that's a good
Mhm.
thing.
Yes, it's a smart
Is it
thing.
a safe thing?
And I think some people shouldn't be having kids.
I don't know if it's.
I think some
It-
people
it
should have to
actually-
take a test.
It's
It
not.
is a-
It is not safer for women after
Oh.
they're 30.
God, can you imagine having to take a
Okay.
test to take a test to have a child?
It's never safe for a
I'm
woman
talking-
to have
yes,
a
okay,
child.
but
No,
There
no.
is a
No,
there's
it's always a dangerous.
statistics and numbers that
Good
show that after 30, miscarriages goes up. And
35, dear. It's
continues to go up
35.
after
30,
that.
it's 35.
No,
to
it
40.
is 30.
It's
Hey,
look it up.
35.
You're a woman and you have a uterus and you've gone to the gynecologist. and you
I don't
looked
care
at
He
what
has
the
a
gynecologist
uterus.
says. I don't care what anybody says. There are numbers that show it. They track this.
Yes, it's 35. Not
It's 35.
30.
Okay. That's fine.
I don't have a uterus, so I'm not worried about it.
No, I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying it,
We're-
know.
we're-
I
And
don't-
there's
We're-
nothing
know,
wrong
it's-
with people waiting. People
not
are
saying
There's
entitled to
nothing
that.
wrong with
I
people
said, is it
waiting.
safe?
And I feel like that
my-
study needs to
Mike-
be updated because it might not be true anymore. We might have evolved slightly as a race that
Yeah.
people can have babies
Yeah.
later in life.
Women
Because
are
people are
having babies
waiting-
in their 40s.
I know. Are you
It's
cray cray,
ridiculous.
ladies? Why?
Was
But-
it Robert? Not Robert. Yeah, Robert De Niro's wife was in her 60s. That lady was.
It
in-
yeah,
is
and she had
It's
fucking
crazy.
twins.
I didn't
Are
say
you
it
Well,
was
insane?
What
possible.
Mike
I
is
said,
saying is for
is
safety
it
reasons for
safe?
yourself.
Is
Yeah.
it
It's never
safer?
safe.
I know it's never safe, but I'm guessing that it's probably the older a woman gets, it's probably less safe for her.
Yeah.
Less
There's
safer?
There are more complications as you
May-
get
More
older.
yeah,
complications
maybe-
the older you
yeah.
get. Is that a crazy thing to think?
I agree with Mike.
That's all I said was it's probably less safe.
I mean, as you get older, you're gonna
But
have
it's
some more
never safe, is
complications.
what we're trying to tell you.
It's-
And I understand
It's
what you're
always a
saying.
complicated shebang.
No,
Difference
Hell
between-
yeah.
We know that. We're saying, but the likelihood of you having issues at 19 that you're going to have when you're in your 40s are a lot different. I mean, you got
Yeah,
high
that's
blood
fair.
pressure now. You may have, diabetes at that time. You may have a lot of complications that you didn't have when you were 19. Is what he's saying. It's just
You
as
never
you
know.
get older,
Again,
there's
it
a
could
slight
be
chance.
any age.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. I had preeclampsia when
I
I
like
had my
Deana.
son, which is high blood pressure, and I was barely 20. I was 20 for 10 days
Was it
when
just
my
because
son
of
was
the
born.
pregnancy, or did you have that beforehand? Or
No,
did the
it
pregnancy
wasn't
cause
because of anything. They don't know
Oh.
why. They were just like, we
Hereditary,
need to.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like your idea of having to take a test before you have a child.
What?
I like that.
Seriously,
Huh?
some
Take a
people
test?
should
You're
not
like a
have
multiple choice.
kids.
Oh, shit. We can't just go around saying dumb people can't have kids.
I mean, here's the thing. If you're watching this and you're offended by that, then
No, it's
maybe
funny
you're
as shit.
part of the problem and
No,
need that
it's funny as
test.
shit, and I'm actually with you on that. Me and my cousin Brandon, when we were like 17, we came up with we were like, people should have to take a test. Like, you should have to like have get a
Just like
baby
a
card.
basic logic test.
Baby
Like-
card.
Yeah,
No,
like
no,
we
no.
said,
There
you have
needs
to
to be
apply for the
training.
card to be
There
able to
needs
have
to
a
be
kid.
training. There needs to be training for parents. You teach them how to fucking change diapers, do all that stuff. How to
Yeah.
take
That's
care of
like a
kids.
thing now,
there-
though.
does
Like
it have-
every
do they not have that?
hospital that you go to offers that. But
Don't
I
they have
think
that?
there needs to be a test before you
Yes.
procreate that says you're
train,
not a
you test.
freaking idiot.
Taking a fucking IQ
Yeah, that's
test.
what I think that's what we called it,
Yes!
a procreation card. You had to take a test and show that you made a certain amount of money, hadn't weren't
To
like
have
stupid,
children.
had like an
Can
IQ.
you
Yeah, to
can
have
you
babies.
take care of plants and animals? Okay,
Yeah.
you passed the
But
test.
we're not
Your
communists, so
mic's
we can't
fucking
do
up.
that.
The egg test. Take the egg home and make sure it lives.
No.
for a week.
Fucking egg. No.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
We're
Can you
we're-
take
we're not
no for a week?
we're not communist China. We can't restrict people from having sex and making babies.
And
Yeah.
making
We're not
humans.
talking about having sex. You can have all the sex you want,
Yeah,
but if
just
you
don't
pass
knock
the
Just
her
stage
up.
don't
test,
make people.
Okay,
You
but what
just-
do you
Please don't
do when
make
somebody
people.
gets pregnant then that isn't allowed or that didn't pass the test?
didn't pass the test.
And this is why Roe versus Wade should have been left the
You
fuck
make-
alone.
Exactly.
Make 'em do
Exactly. We're not
manual
going to
labor.
have that conversation.
We're not
Manual
having that
labor.
conversation.
We're not having that conversation
But
on here because it'll get
you can't
ugly
have
and
kids,
people
so
will
go
log
dig
off.
ditches.
It was the right thing to
Fair.
do to get rid of it.
Yeah, go. You can't have kids go dig ditches.
From a strictly governmental standpoint, because it should be a state level thing.
well-
It shouldn't be by the
It
government.
should be a personal thing. The government should not be in anybody's pants.
Yeah, no.
Period.
That's
No.
that's
you.
on a bigger level. That's kind of the whole point of it.
Yeah,
Is the government said that we can now be in control and make this decision for all the states, when the whole point of the way our government was set up is that each state made their own laws.
Okay.
Right.
You
and I
elected
The
those
problem
people.
was
Okay.
this was
in those
all a
states.
political
Okay.
ploy for elections, and it
Okay.
didn't go away.
John,
Sorry.
no politics. I'm not
No, I
trying to
know.
have this conversation.
It's-
at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't need
Please.
this conversation.
All right.
Moving
Yeah.
on.
I don't
Moving
know.
Just put
Next.
put a hat on, guys. Just put a hat on.
Yeah, it's
Thank
easy.
you.
Wear a condom.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Moving on. Let's
Love.
ease on
But
down the road.
I mean, let's look at it this way. I mean, how about if aliens came here tomorrow and they just landed on here
Hallelujah.
and they just said,
Take me away.
Wait, what?
and they just said, they just started testing people. Anyone that could have a kid got to have
Okay,
kids.
we're not going on. Fuck you.
Now we're talking about
That's
aliens.
random as shit.
Uh,
Jesus.
Now we're bringing ET into this.
You try to keep the story going through aliens.
Be good.
I'm fucked because I can't make any more kids, so I'm gonna have to be manual labor. They're gonna send me to some camp to
Exactly.
dig
I
holes. Dude.
I don't mind that. Believe me, I'd rather do manual labor than be
Then
forced
have
to have
another
children.
baby.
Yeah.
A baby is manual labor.
Yeah, baby
It
is
is,
labor.
extremely.
That is labor.
Moving on. Next topic.
Moving on. All right. Are you guys ready for this topic? Are you guys
Yes.
ready?
Oh,
All right.
on
I'm
the
actually
news.
really
Wait a
stoked
minute.
about this topic.
Wait. On the news right now, family saw UFO crash in backyard, and so
Oh,
did
yeah.
police.
Yep.
It's on the news.
That's how the
yeah,
movie
I
Paul
think it
started.
happened yesterday or the day
Do
before.
you think they have penises?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
they probably
They never
have
draw
both.
them. They never
Are you
draw them.
5 that you asked me?
They never draw them. Anytime they have pictures of
Humans,
aliens, it
this
just
is
says-
why
Until
we're
somebody
not-
gets a clear picture of one, it didn't happen.
there's just-
Okay, shoot. It
there's
says
nothing
big
there.
eyes.
They don't wear pants, so shit could
I
be-
saw. If you guys not seen the video, you guys didn't see the video. A cop, his body cam just caught like a light in the sky.
I saw that,
kinda-
and then
yeah.
I saw the kid
And then
talking about
supposedly, like-
meeting somebody. That the kid.
Supposedly, some people called
in
the
the
police,
backyard.
because they saw
Because
people.
they were in their backyard.
Yeah, huge creatures in their backyard. Like I said,
Did they have
until someone gets a
penises?
picture of it, it ain't.
I
And there's
hope
no more
something was
excuse.
caught on somebody's
Yeah.
house cam.
Yeah,
That,
there's
like,
no more
they're fucking-
excuses for bad photos because fucking everybody's got a fucking great phone.
Yeah, right.
Right?
should be
Everybody
no-
has a good phone with a
Like
good camera
grainy-
on
it's
it.
not. This isn't
Fix it.
1980 with your
No.
grainy ass photo.
Yeah.
No more
And-
blurry pictures of Bigfoot.
and-
Yeah, no.
Poor
Maybe
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's just a giant out of focus monster.
Yeah, and just a
A
public
Big old rug.
public service announcement as
They
well.
were scrambling the phone.
If you see an alien, I get it that you don't want to get too close, but don't fucking use the super zoom on your phone. Try to get a little closer because the more you zoom, the more
The
degree-
more distorted the photo
Yeah,
will
but
get.
nowadays,
No,
dude,
do
like,
you
my
really
new
want to
phone
be
is
close to
crazy.
something that's unidentifiable? I
Yeah.
don't.
Yes.
My
And-
new
You know
phone
what?
is-
If
my
I
new
went
phone
out
is-
that
my
way,
30 zoom is
bomb.
clear.
No.
And try to get the lower half. I need to know. Do they have penises?
The lower
I need to
half.
know.
I want to know if they're fucking real. I'm not
Oh,
even
it
at the
says,
penises.
okay.
Last photo on my phone will be like, Lord John.
Yeah. I just want
Apparently,
to
these
know
are
if they.
some big motherfuckers. They're
Yeah,
over
they
8
said they were
feet.
like 8 feet.
Yeah,
tall.
they're huge.
Yeah, I just want to know if they do the helicopter like us guys do. I don't see.
Okay.
I thought you just said they didn't have penises. How are they going to do the helicopter with no penises?
Okay.
That's what
I
I need
don't
to know.
think that their concerns are of any type of sexual or
No,
penis
not
nature.
at all.
I think their concerns are different. You
I'm a little-
caveman.
I'm a little-
They're
I'm
gonna
a
come and they're gonna meet John and they're gonna go, they really didn't evolve much, did they?
Exactly.
Why you got to rain on my parade, Jen?
Exactly.
See, I don't want to be literally mind fucked because if that's how they do it, then I'm
You just
that's not
want butt
fun.
beads.
That's not fun. I don't want to be mind fucked. You're pregnant now. How the fuck did that
He
happen?
just wants. He's begging for the probe.
Johnny saw you're pregnant. How the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be mind fucked by an alien without a penis. So
Oh, he has to have a penis. Okay,
Well,
got
If
it.
it's going to be rape, it
well,
might
I'm
as well
just-
be
I'm just
really
saying-
good
I'm
for
just saying-
rape.
I'm just saying, if I'm a woman,
Are you a woman though?
I would
No,
rather
he's a
I'd rather
woman.
see alien penis than get mind fucked and not even know it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm glad you're not a
No.
woman. Hi.
Me
I don't know
too.
who that is. I
Short
might-
men talk
might
about.
be on the BS page. Hold on here.
Mm.
Yeah, whoever you are out there, give me a second and I'll know who you are.
It says Facebook user.
It is Amanda. Hello, Amanda.
Amanda.
Long time
Hi,
no speak.
Amanda.
Hello, Amanda.
Yeah, so
Hello.
I got a couple stats. Let me open this up here. This one, I told
Short
Mike
men
this
talk
one.
about the big challenges of dating.
No. Here, well, this is I wanted to read this one stat off, and I want to see your reaction to this because Mike thought it. Yeah, both of us think it's way off. But a study once revealed that a man who is 5'6" needs an additional $175,000 to be as desirable as a man who is 6 foot tall. Look at Deana.
No, don't look at Tina.
No.
I don't do short guys. It's not my jam.
So
Even
you're
if you got
talking-
money.
You're talking 4, 5, 6 inches. 6 inches.
He's 5'6". I'm 5'3". He's 3 inches taller than me. I'm sorry. There's no amount of money that's getting you in my house. No, sorry.
Jen?
Jesus. You know what?
I
I don't just
like a tall guy.
I don't discriminate that way because you know what? I have dated enough to know that just because you're tall doesn't mean that you're good. And alien penis,
It
yes.
doesn't mean that you're good, but if you're tall and you're more likely to get with me if you're tall. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
Yeah, see,
you're a height whore. That's great.
I'm a height whore.
I'm not.
Hashtag that shit right there.
I'm sizest.
That's funny.
Hashtag
Or
height.
heightest. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
a
okay.
heightist.
It's okay.
You're a
I'm a
heightist.
heightest.
A heightist.
You have to be 6 feet tall. Sorry.
No, that's a typical thing nowadays. That's definitely way more of a thing today than it was 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, my parents are the same height. My parents are
Well,
both
30,
like
40
5'3".
years ago, the average height wasn't 5'10".
It's not now, but
It's not?
No, the average height.
What's
for
the
a
average height right
female
now?
in the United
Of a
States of
man.
America.
For a
Well,
man is 5'9".
it's 5'9".
And it used to be 20
So
years
it's
ago.
shorter
it
than
was
what I said.
20 years ago, it was 5'8".
Yeah, so it's gone up.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's gone up.
Yeah,
That stat actually really surprises me. I
Women are getting taller.
digress.
and
Women have gone up an inch too. They
Yeah.
used to be 5'3".
It used to be 5'3",
Well,
so the
I'm
average woman
5'4", so
5'4"
I'm
is your average.
5'3".
I
Hey, Jen,
know.
your
That's
average.
I'm actually
Jen.
That's what I was
5'2"
telling
and
John
3/4,
before
Average.
but
the
that's
show
okay.
is that it's all
Yeah.
these young kids. Like,
Yeah.
you ever notice how tall? Like,
Yeah.
I think
if you look at kids like in high school, like later years
Mm-hmm.
in high school, like you look at them, you're like, dude, I don't remember kids being this tall when we were in school.
I think
Some
they're
of
drinking more
them-
milk.
I mean, few, yeah,
Drink
you
it.
had some, but nowadays it's like the average kid is like, holy
No,
shit.
I know.
I-
Some of the kids are still smaller in stature,
Mhm.
which is
Yeah.
cool. You could see,
I
and
think
it's
it
like
has a
there's
lot to do
difference.
with mothers
Their
breastfeeding
lifestyle.
longer too.
I
so.
think it has to do with lifestyle and access. The different access to different types of
think
foods
Deana
because of
froze
the
again.
hormones and everything.
That's what I was gonna. That's what I would say. I always say that the hormones in our foods.
Yeah,
Yes, they're making our kids bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen.
Look what they did to chickens.
Well, how about this? I would ask you guys as women: do you feel like girls are developing, their bodies are developing?
Oh God,
sooner?
too soon. Too soon.
Yeah.
Girls are having their period at 8.
Yeah, that's
fucking nuts.
That's
Whoa!
ridiculous.
Whoa!
That's insane. I've never even heard
That's
of
a
that.
lot of growth
I
hormone.
have. Yes,
Yeah.
Oh,
that
shit.
is. Girls have started their periods
But
at
it's
8
just
and
like
9.
That's a big gulp of hormone.
That's
We were
crazy.
Freshmen, like girls weren't walking around with like tits and huge tits and everything. Like
now they're
nowadays,
walking around with boobies at 10.
Yeah,
like
double D's.
girls that are like 16, 17 look like they're 20. It's just, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I think it's the
some
hormones in our
girls.
food. And like guys,
13
like
and 14.
there's like 13, 14-year-old kids that are almost 6 foot.
They look like they're just
Uh-huh.
they're wow no.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think
And
it's the hormones
that
in
needs
the
to be
food.
protected.
They're
Those
wow-
poor kids, their
protected.
brain and their body are going into 5 different
But there's
directions.
too much money behind our our food and everything. Like nobody will ever,
Their
even if a
minds
study
are
was done,
not
they would
even-
never allow it to get out.
Yeah, it's funny because if you start looking into the food differences of what's put in our food and say what's put in the UK, there's a huge difference.
Oh yeah, a lot of the stuff we
huge.
eat are banned. It's banned. They're banned in other countries.
In
And think
lots
about it
of
like
countries.
this too. Like 30, 40 years ago, people didn't like eat out as much as they do. And like, usually, the roles were more defined, and moms usually stayed at home and cooked for their kids.
Yeah.
And
There's a lot of
now
things that
people
have
are
changed.
eating more processed food.
Yep.
And
Because
not home
it's cheaper
cooked.
and more affordable.
Because it's convenient and it's cheaper.
Convenient and it's cheaper, exactly.
And they're pumping shit in our chicken to make the breast bigger.
Mm-hmm.
No, they make the chicken. These chickens
They
are
make the chicken
ginormous
bigger.
compared to chickens from the 50s.
Oh yeah, they grow fast now.
It's
So-
the growth hormone. They put growth hormone in everything now.
Yeah, they put growth hormones and everthing. So it would. I mean, to
GMO.
me, I'm not no scientist, but I'm guessing it would make sense that eventually. It
What?
would
Well,
I thought you
yeah,
were,
that
to
it would that.
people.
I thought you were a scientist, man.
Hell no.
I just go. Yeah, no, you can see. There's like I saw one thing where how quickly the chicks go from a chick to a full bird.
Mm-hmm.
It's just insane.
Oh yeah,
It's insane.
and I
It's-
think that's why I'm not.
I don't eat
You-
chicken, so
You gotta make choices, and sometimes those choices are more expensive, but it's worth it.
yeah,
I'm all-
I get that part.
Yeah, it's worth it to make sacrifices for healthy choices instead.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I don't like the fact that it's that much more money for, a tomato that's grown without any pesticide.
Yes, I agree with you 100%. It's not fair that a farmer gets to pee on a plant and call it organic and then
Yeah.
charge you $4 more. That's
Yeah.
bullshit. We should just not charge extra for the dude piss.
Okay, the dude piss. Many fruits and vegetables, being organic doesn't really make a difference. It depends on the rind and stuff like that. And you just have to look more into it. Organic, they can smack an organic label on something as long as one element of it is organic.
I want to get
But
that
it
tattooed
doesn't-
on my
that's true.
penis.
It doesn't mean that pesticides are not used. What?
Can't take your
Nothing, he
places,
was being
John. Jesus.
stupid.
Oh,
I said I want to get organic tattooed on my penis.
I'm gonna be interested to see the age, like how, like if there's a difference in like the generation after millennials is what, Gen X or Z?
No,
Z?
After millennials
Yeah,
is Gen Z. Yes.
Gen Z.
Yeah,
Gen
Gen
Z.
Z, not
I'm,
X.
I'm going to be interested to see like their lifespan, if it's different compared to millennials and X and boomers.
Oh, I'm sure it will be
Just
because
because of the shitty food that.
right, because all the preservatives started to dip down at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, this generation, this newer generation,
It'll be interesting to see how they age.
well, millennials and,
Yes.
and Gen Zs. I mean, if you look at that generation, they're eating a lot different than we had eaten. I mean, we didn't go
Oh,
around
God.
eating sushi and fucking all this other nonsense. I
There's
mean, this
nothing
I
wrong
love
with
sushi.
yeah,
Sushi's
I mean, this
good.
generation is eating. I think eating a little. I personally, because I watch Hope with her kids, I know they're personally eating way better than Hope did. Because for us, it was just like, here's the cupboard. It's full of shit. Go get it. With Hope,
Right? Go help yourself. Is
leave
it
me the fuck
frozen?
alone. Push the number one button on the microwave and shut up.
Right.
You know? But
Yeah.
like with Hope, she's got certain foods they eat, a lot of vegetables. Their sandwiches have to be a certain way. I mean, they're honed and taught to eat better from which would Hope be millennial, right?
Yeah, Hope's
A millennial, yeah.
I believe she's the end of millennial.
Yeah, she's right at the end. So she's 29, so she's right at the end. But even JP's the same way with his kids. They eat a certain food. Now with his son, who's allergic to everything, he can't have soy, he can't have eggs. So he's really so he's like, watches him. But Aiden, like I joke, like I took Aiden to Santa Cruz and I go, look, mom's not around. You can have whatever the fuck you want. There's fried corn dogs, fried pretzels, pizzas, chili dogs. This little shit wanted a shrimp salad. I'm like, where the fuck am I?
Really?
Where the fuck am I gonna find a shrimp? Where am I gonna find a
Smart
shrimp salad?
boy. He's a smart boy.
Yeah,
He's
but fried
like,
shit like that probably
he's
fuck
like,
his stomach
screw
up.
your hot dog. I want
Right?
salad.
Hey, you could have a
Good
foot long
stuff.
hot dog. You could have deep fried
No.
fucking potatoes.
The
Like,
kid went total posh on your ass.
I was like, fucking shrimp salad. I was like, are you serious? This is the
He's
boardwalk.
all with
They don't have-
avocado.
Yeah, fucking avocado.
With avocado.
Well, let's get back to the short guy.
Short guy.
The poor short guys that are out
Poor
there.
dude.
Those poor
Hey,
bastards.
don't underestimate them
Well,
short guys.
I guess Deana has pretty much clarified that she is not going to be dating
Yeah,
anybody
sorry.
shorter than her. So Jen, you're cool with dating the
Yeah.
short guy? Yeah, you're
Mhm.
good with that. Even the same height, you'd be cool with it. Do you wear heels a lot? Do either
No.
one of you two wear heels?
I hate heels, but I wear them if it's a fancy occasion.
So what an
I don't wear heels.
average heel
I'll wear a
height?
wedge.
A wedge,
Okay.
so inch.
No, more than
No,
an inch.
like
wedges are
probably
just
2
like heels,
inches.
just bigger.
Oh, so you're talking 4 or 5 inches.
It's the same as a
Yes.
heel.
Yeah, so yeah,
It's like a platform almost with a wedge.
yeah, so that makes you what, 5?
Well, I'm 5'4",
5'8",
so
5'9".
5'8",
5'9".
yeah, 5'8",
Yeah.
5'9", maybe.
All right. See, so then
But nice.
you wouldn't feel funny if you had your heels on and you're dating a guy that's 5'4" and you're 5'4", but now all of a sudden
Well,
you're
what's the shortest guy you've ever
Yeah, what's
dated?
My
Actual
my size.
relationship.
your
Well,
height.
we had a relationship, but I've dated guys my size. My ex-husband was 5'9".
Yeah.
He wasn't really tall.
Well, I did the poll. It's kind of
Yeah.
shocking me. I'm like, who the fuck's dating these poor short bastards that are out there?
Even
Every
shorter broads.
Every girl is like taller. I'm like, well, who's
And then
dating the
tall-
fucking little guys?
Tall women, they usually end up with short dudes.
Well, yeah, if you're tall, that I get that part, but I if like you're not going to run into too many women that are 5'10" and taller, and
That's
usually
fair.
Yeah,
No.
you're not going to run into those unless you're in Sweden, and then they're just
And
they're
then
Becoming more of a thing.
not to be
but
done. You
it's-
don't get any. Oh wait, that's Russian. Sorry.
Sweden. They're all
mean,
Sweden is like 5'10" and up.
My niece is
Yeah, they're walking around.
taller
They're
than me.
6
My
foot tall.
niece is like 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah. All the women in Sweden are like
Or not my niece,
5'10",
my cousin.
5'11",
Some of these
6'1".
girls, they're getting taller. They're
They're
getting
getting
Yeah.
taller.
much
They're getting
taller.
Girls are getting taller just like men are.
And I don't know. I mean, I think they're in a situation where they're probably more likely going to date someone shorter than them.
Unfortunately, they
Yeah,
don't really, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, when you're taller like that, women.
The market
they
only
have
has so many options.
True.
Well, yeah, because now the what I'm getting at is the roles semi-reversed now, where she is actually bending down to kiss him and not the other way around.
That's
which,
rare.
Yeah.
How often have you
It's
ever
rare,
seen a guy
but it happens.
with a girl that's taller than him?
I did it for 20 freaking years, where I kissed a girl that was way shorter than me. Dude.
No, John, I said the other
Oh wait,
Oh,
the
the
other
other
way.
way.
The other way.
Weirdo.
Yeah, the other way. Yeah, the other way.
course.
Yeah. It's just a weird.
Men
It's
have
weird to
just-
see a dude have to stretch his neck for a kiss. That's weird.
That's it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stand up on the bed. Give me.
Hold on. I need to get in my booster seat first before I kiss. For a man, I can see where a man is going to probably be more like, hey, I want to try to find someone my height. You know what I mean? Because
Sure.
we're always in that situation where we want to be either equal with them
Or more.
when we're going down for not down
wouldn't-
that way, but down for a kiss.
Are you sure?
When we're
If a
going
girl
down,
was
it doesn't
hot,
matter
if
how
a-
tall
Can it
they
be
are.
both?
I would date somebody taller
It could
than
be
me
both.
if she was hot enough.
Yeah.
If,
She was
if
a
a
good
woman was
looking
hot enough
woman,
and
I
she
would
was
date someone
tall,
taller than me.
Mike would be like, I'd be more than happy to look up at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love
He'd
to be
be like,
nipple
sit
level.
on my bed.
I
Oh,
would
Oh.
love to be nipple level.
I would date a girl that was
That's
6 foot if she was good looking.
I would date.
A lot of guys won't. A lot of guys it feel like it challenges.
See
their
that when you hit that
masculinity and all
6
that
foot
nonsense.
mark and they're good looking, they're totally out of our league. They're totally out of our
Usually,
league.
yeah.
They just become like this. They migrate to this circle where it's like special people for the.
Well, because
6
usually women want to date someone taller than them. I've only met one woman that was taller than me that was like interested in me, that wanted to date me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't meet a lot of girls that are taller than me, but she was taller than me, and yeah. So
I mean, I would be happy. I wouldn't bother
That'd be
me.
hard for you, John.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I would be
Yeah,
happy.
he
She'd
does.
have to
I
be
think-
fucking giant.
6'6" or 6'5". But yeah, I'd still like. I'd be fine. I wouldn't be embarrassed to or feel out of place because I have to go up for a kiss. I'm like, fuck. Look at her, bitch. Look at those legs. No, I'm kidding. So let me ask you though. What is the process? What is the big deal for you guys to make sure that the guy's always taller than you? Why is that so important to you guys? That's what haven't got an answer to.
I can't. You can't feel safe with a dude that's
I
shorter
was
than
just gonna
you.
say that.
I'm
Yeah,
a
they
small
say
person, and if you're shorter than me, heels or
women
no heels,
unconsciously go
Yeah,
for a
no,
man that they want to feel protected.
yes,
Women naturally want to
it's
feel
it's
protected
it's an
by their
instinctual
guy.
thing. And I'm sorry, I'm part animal, but that's just
And-
what it is.
Yeah.
Well, you want
And when they see a guy shorter than them, they don't usually think, "Oh, he's a protector. He can
Yeah,
protect
right.
me."
We're like, let me help the little baby. Sorry, I didn't say that out loud.
No, if somebody's shorter than me, they're really fucking short. And if somebody's shorter
Yes!
than me, they're really
I'm
fucking short.
so short. If you're shorter than me, you're probably a
Well,
midget.
it's not even that. It's not even that because a lot of guys are shorter than you
Yeah.
guys. It's I see a lot of it like me. I'm 5'9", and a lot of women, even your guys' height, won't date a guy my height. It's a 6 foot or taller. That's like a thing.
Did you ever put lifts in your shoes?
No.
maybe
I mean, my
consider
cowboy boots give me an inch, but
Yeah,
that's
cowboy boots give you
put
an
some
inch.
lift in them cowboy boots,
No.
baby. You'll
Yeah.
be getting
Start
pussy all day.
wearing those Prince boots.
They have. I mean, there are companies that are making shoes now for men that like it doesn't look like it, but the heel of it, like because of how big it is.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
being
Do the Tom Cruise.
deceitful.
Tom
Yeah,
Cruise
it's
is
kinda
only
like
like
push-up bras.
5'7".
I was gonna go with the George Costanza
No,
and
it's
the
not
and
push-up bra.
It's yes.
Padded.
A push-up bra is the same
Padded.
thing as a guy
It's not
wearing
even
shoes
Costanza
that
though.
make him
It's
tall.
the midgety
Padded
guy.
bra.
he didn't want to
Padded
take
bra.
those
Well,
Timberlands off,
you
man.
know what I mean.
Yeah,
Push-up
the
bra,
padding.
padded bra. It's deceiving.
He even
And-
painted the Timberlands black for the wedding.
No, but now they make the shoe where they do is they make the outside of the shoe come down lower on the heel, and there's more heel inside the shoe.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like
It's
he's wearing a
It's
super
the
thick.
optical illusion.
Well, I mean, somebody's got to be dating these guys that are 5'4".
People are dating them. It's not.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
they're
are.
usually
Ever
4'8".
But how many guys how
Exactly.
many guys you know that are 5'4", dude?
Usually
Bob
they're
is-
married
Bob
to
is
chicks
like
that are
the same height as
5'8".
Brandon. He's
Yeah.
like 5'5", 5'6".
If you're 5'5" and 5'6", if I say this, it's gonna sound wrong. You should probably find a
I
Filipino
don't meet
person.
a lot of guys that are under 5'6". I really don't. Like 5'6", like it's really uncommon to meet a
Jen's
guy
like,
that's
why?
shorter than that.
But I'll even read some of these or that were in here. Let me see if I can find these. Boom, boom, boom. I put the poll in the Gen X page, but they don't do polls anymore in there, so you have to kind of word it differently. But I had one of the women on there said that she's 4'11", and on her dating profile thing, and nobody but guys over 6 foot were hitting on her.
Which is crazy to me.
Yeah. So she said even guys that are 7 foot tall. Now, what was there is a big difference
That
between
sounds fetishy though.
Dave and
Yeah.
Adele, right? Your mom.
Oh
and-
God, I know. Chihuahua
Yeah.
and Great Dane.
Yeah,
Dave was 7 foot tall, and what was Adele? Maybe
She's like 5'2", 5'3".
Yeah, but dude, I mean, come on, not that many. Like not that many people are 7 feet tall.
right. Yeah, I
John.
know. I mean, even though like even
We're talking about the outliers now.
Yeah. But it seems like even the super tall guys that are in the NBA, and granted, they're not going to find someone as tall as them, but they always seem to pick these really small,
Tiny,
women.
They look small, but they're really probably average height women. They're
No,
just standing
some of
next to
them
a guy
are
that's
like-
6'7".
They're like 5'2", 5'3".
Oh,
yeah.
They're
So
little,
somebody, if they were standing next to me, you wouldn't think nothing of it. But because they're standing next to a dude that's 6'6", 6'8",
what he's saying is it looks quite ridiculous.
yeah, it looks ridiculous. But I mean, what are they supposed to do? Not go after the average woman?
Oh no, and I understand that, but it still looks quite astounding.
Oh no, it does. I mean, I have a couple friends that are like that. He's like 6'5", and she's like maybe 5'2".
So
Yeah.
who do you think has it harder, the guy that's 6'5" or the woman that's 5'4"?
We're not even having this conversation. That's not even close to a conversation. What are you talking about?
Well, if the guy that's 6'5" wants to try to find someone that's 6'5", or around that age,
that's not going to happen. Obviously,
it's pretty
Yeah.
hard. I'm saying it's just as difficult for him.
Yeah,
as
no,
it is
the
for-
tall guy has the
find it,
easier
but
life.
guys that are
Sorry,
6'5"
not sorry.
don't want a girl that's 6'5".
Yeah, but I'm just saying, even for the guy that's 5'4" trying to date somebody, it's just as tough as the guy that's 6'5" trying to find somebody his
No,
size.
no,
Okay,
I
his
disagree.
height.
Agree.
You're talking
I
about
beg
his
to
height.
differ.
His height, or like even
But
like
just in general, but come on, the amount of guys that are 6'5" that are like, oh, she has to be 6 foot. Find me one. Find me
know.
one guy that's 6'5" that says the girl has to be
All right,
6
all right,
foot.
hold on.
Find me one. You ain't gonna find it.
I'm gonna see how I have to word
Quest
this up.
accepted.
Beautiful.
Guys don't care about
All right,
shit.
what
like
is the
that.
percentage of women over 6 foot tall in the world?
60? That's at 60. You have to change it. Yeah,
What's
but that's
Alexa
gonna do
say?
the world and
0.5%.
thank you.
Zero.
Guys don't care about that.
That's such a limited.
And guys aren't. I'm telling you right now, guys are attracted to smaller women, like shorter women. That's just the thing.
I think guys are just excited by boobs. It doesn't matter how big they are.
Guys aren't-
It doesn't matter
Guys
the
aren't
height
like
of the
that.
broad, as long
not
as her
something guys care
boobs
about.
go like this. Brr.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, I could pick her
Okay,
up.
if you
I'll bring her
think
to
about it,
me.
that
Bring her
then
up
it
to me.
if you think about it, then it makes sense with all of this. He was just saying that tall men like smaller women. Well, smaller women like tall men.
Taller
So
men.
it
Yes,
seems like
it's a
that's
very natural trade-off.
It's kind of weird. I mean, to me, it's
Is it?
I don't know if I'm 6'5" and I'm dating someone that's like 4'11" or 5'2". I'm gonna always be worried that I'm gonna hurt her some way somehow.
Dude, they're not a
Well, then you
child.
shouldn't
I
do
mean,
that. But other
Jesus.
dudes,
okay. All
maybe.
right. So the best
and
way
I'm
to
not
not
talking about
okay,
sexually
Come
either.
okay.
I'm
The
afraid
best
I'm like
They
talking
don't
like
just
I'm a
become fragile and brittle
I
little
know.
things because they're 5 feet tall,
I'm,
dude. What are you talking
I'm
about?
afraid I'm gonna do like the Family Guy Peter, roll over in bed and crush her in
You're
bed.
not gonna crush her, dude.
She's squashed underneath me. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Okay.
Lois,
John,
where did you go?
If that's
Tina,
I
if
can't
that's
breathe. I
fear,
can't breathe.
I
if
can't
that's
breathe.
fear,
Tina,
What's that, Jen?
no, like if
I
that's
can't
fear,
breathe for
then
now.
you need somebody your size.
Yeah. And wait, let me see what it says for America. Roughly 1% of U.S. women are 6 feet taller or taller. Yeah, 6 feet tall or taller, which makes a bit over 1.5 million. So there's 1.5 million of them out
Yes,
there.
out of 330 million, John. Jesus Christ.
Where are they? Where are they? Where are they?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's not a natural thing, dude. We're talking
They
about
gotta have
outliers.
clubs. They've
Where do
gotta
I
have
find
clubs.
you?
Club.
What state are they in?
We're
How do I,
talking
Oh,
about
confusion. The
outliers now.
state of confusion.
where do I
The
sign up for
best
this
way,
club?
okay, the best way to meet women who are 6 foot tall are over. You would open up a shop that specifically caters to said
Women with big
women
feet.
with regards to clothes.
A big
You'd
and tall
become a
for
designer.
a
Yep.
big and tall for women.
A
We
big
just
and
spent
tall
Yes.
for
And
women
you can
sounds like
meet
a
all of
burlesque
them.
for not burlesque, but
A
still, it's
burlesque.
gonna. Sorry, burlesque is not the right word, but still for like the drag queens. That sounds like the drag queen store.
This is going to sound bad, but you're really just
No.
going to get a lot of big women.
Yes, that also.
Because there's a lot more big women than there is women that are tall.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, but
And I'm sorry,
I'm
when you're a
saying
trans man, if you have size 13 feet, it doesn't matter how many hormones you get. Those feet are that big forever.
They feet stay the
No,
okay,
your
same
feet
size.
don't shrink.
No,
I'm
yeah.
talking about women. I know women with very large feet, and I know women who are tall. And I'm saying that if you wanted to see more of that part of our population, you would have a store like that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Where do I find them? What state has it? Here you go. What state has the most women that are 6 foot tall?
Sweden somewhere?
Yeah, just
State, no, United
1.5%.
States. I'd say Texas.
Oregon's
Oregon?
5'4".
Oregon? Sounds right.
Or to yeah.
See, even that, the state with the highest average, the average is just under 5'5".
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, that's how.
Women are just bred shorter.
Yes.
Pretty much.
That's our genetics. We're teeny.
They need to drink more milk.
No.
That's not the answer.
That's not the answer.
No, that's
No.
not the answer.
These next generations are going to be taller.
They are.
They're getting taller. Like
Yep.
us,
Right?
it's just the way that it's going.
Yeah, my generation was the last generation of like what height has been for a while.
Yeah, California ranks 45th in the U.S. for 5'6".
Where's the shortest? The one with the shortest women, because that's the state I need to move to.
The
So
shortest
stupid.
5'6".
Go live with the pixies. Good.
The
Pixies.
The Pixies.
Hey, New York is bringing in 5'7".
Yeah, it's full of models. That's why.
Nevada
Yeah.
as well. Tennessee. There's some
Tennessee, really?
That's surprising.
Montana 5'7" to 5'10".
5'7" what?
5'7".
To 5'10". They
Wow.
raise those big brownies. Farmhand ladies.
It's gotta be.
Those
Sorry,
are
I'm shutting
tall
up.
Oh no, that's an average. It's an average height of men and women. That's
men
why.
and women, yeah.
Oh,
five,
okay.
I was gonna say that's
That's
what it's averaging.
ruining to
Hey.
all my commentary.
The women are only 5'4".
Yeah, they're shorties. They're shorties.
That's what I'm saying. You got to look for the state with the shortest women.
The shortest women. Okay,
Shortest
Google.
women.
It's Hawaii.
That's where Mike needs
The state
oh,
with
shit,
the
you might be
shortest
right
women.
about that.
My
They might be more round. Though.
Hawaii in for the win.
It is Hawaii.
Hawaii.
That's that shit.
Wait.
Yay!
No, that's an average. See, it's
Yeah.
an average.
Yeah.
Just women, not men.
Yeah, just women.
But that could work for me too. But like I said, I bet
I'm
they're more,
sure it goes the same way for just women.
I bet they're
It's
more
that-
round.
Mike,
those-
that'll work for
It's
me.
that Polynesian thing. They have tiny bone
Yeah,
structure.
they're
Yeah,
shorter,
tiny
but they're
people.
usually more
Tiny
voluptuous.
teeny. It's so cute.
Usually
Say that
more
word
what?
again.
Voluptuous.
Voluptuous.
Did you say voluptuous?
He
Yes.
said
Voluptuous.
voluptuous. He certainly did.
There's not an M in that word, honey. I mean, it's not where you think it is. There's not two M's.
It is to me.
Voluptuous.
Yeah, 4'11" with triple D's and about 98 pounds.
No.
With triple D's? She
We
wouldn't
don't
be able
need
to
triple
stand
Ds.
up.
No, we do not.
I don't know.
need triple
It's
Ds.
nice to meet you.
Why
Yeah,
does this
no.
girl keep falling
Why-
forward?
We need
that's not a good center of gravity.
for
My back
For-
hurts.
natural
All the
You should-
time.
for
You shouldn't have
natural
to
it's
trip on your
C's,
titty.
and for fake it's D's.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
That's what. This is what guys talk about. Guys don't go around saying, "Oh, see, look at her. She's 5'4". She's 5." No. How big's her ass? How big's her titty?
Because we're all about the same height. Did you just not figure that out?
Yeah,
Between
exactly.
5'2" and 5'8".
You know what I can't stand? And this comes up a lot with guys in conversation, and I'll be honest, it kind of bothers me because it's like I'll hear she would be more attractive if she had bigger tits. I don't like that.
That's not nice.
I'm like,
Yeah, I don't-
does
I
that
don't
change
like
your
that.
face?
Yeah,
I
we
don't think the
hear
word
it a lot.
attraction is the right word because I don't.
And I meant boobies.
When I
not
say
tits.
attraction, I'm talking about her.
No, you have. I've never heard you say that, but I've heard guys in conversation say, "Well, she'd be more attractive."
I don't. Yeah, that doesn't
she
take
had-
away if she's in,
What do you guys say?
normal in shape girl, and she's cute. I'm not going to
That's a
think
moron.
that she's less attractive because she has smaller
Yeah,
tits.
tits,
That's
yeah.
not
Yeah.
I'm not gonna think that.
What do
If
you guys
any-
say? He'd be more attractive if he had a bulge.
Nope.
Well,
Nope.
if he was taller,
I don't think about that at all.
What do you say? If you see a guy that's kind of average, do you guys talk like that? Do you guys bring up that in conversation among each other? Do you guys like say, "Oh, he would be more attractive if he were"?
No.
for a
Yeah.
lot of women, it's probably taller.
Would you say it was taller?
I would say it's taller. Yes,
Well,
that's
yeah, it's-
going to be the one thing that.
I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm not going to say you're wrong.
Yeah.
I like a
My
tall
thing-
guy. Most girls like a tall guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it is
With-
what it is.
it
With
is.
me, he'd be more attractive if he wasn't ugly.
Yeah, see, but that's what I'm saying because Jen just doesn't.
Chad's
care.
not
She doesn't
apply
care if
here.
she's shorter, taller. You know, she doesn't discriminate in that sense. But the average woman cares about height. Height is the one
Big
thing
time.
that they would be like.
It's
"Oh, he's
the
a
one
good-looking guy,
thing
but he's
that's like,
short."
yes,
There's a lot
I'm
of
not a shallow person, but
But-
if you're shorter than me, no.
If
but
you
the
have to
problem-
start a sentence with "I am not a shallow person," but
right.
I
Yeah.
But
all
the
right. If you're
problem-
shorter
where the
than me
problem com-
and you're a man, you're probably a dwarf, and
Well,
I can't
the
do
problem
that.
that it comes in is women start to correlate
come
guys'
on.
height
we can
with
call
other
you Snow
things.
White.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think that's true? though?
Women, oh yeah, all the time. Women think that guys, because they're short, it means they have little dicks.
Because every fucking guy, every little guy I have ever, well, not every one of them, but every small, like in high school, every guy that was really little
Was
Like,
packing.
was packing like a
Was
horse,
packing heat.
like a
Yep.
fucking horse. I was
And yes, I would
In
have
the-
to say that
oh,
that is
yeah,
a
I-
true
And women
story.
think the opposite. Women always.
I would tell him in the locker room, keep that fucking thing on your side of the fucking wall.
Like, so I'm 5'9". I'm the average height for a guy, but I can't tell you the amount of women that have told me I didn't expect you to have that. And I'm
Okay,
like,
okay.
because I'm
Alright.
5'9"?
Wow.
No,
Are we playing
he's
the
not-
bragging
This
rights
isn't
game right
about-
now? I
No,
didn't know
this
that's
isn't
what we're
about
playing
that.
right now.
I'm not fucking hung like a horse or anything.
Yeah.
I think
I
I'm
saw,
average.
and he was swinging.
We're not tooting horns. We're
But
not
I'm
blowing
not. I'm just
whistles.
saying. I'm telling you. I've heard that. And usually
That was
it comes back to.
Yeah.
And when I ask why,
Yeah. No,
it
he
usually comes back to because I'm not a bigger guy.
He makes a point there because you guys do equate height with
yes, women equate height with that with
sorry,
penis
they
size, which
wouldn't
is-
have made up the guys with big
I don't
shoes
get that.
cliche for no reason.
yeah, because that's not that
that's
doesn't
not
correlate
affection-
either.
Yeah, that doesn't correlate.
It doesn't always, but chances
How about-
are if
what
you're
is it?
short, you have small shoes,
from
and
your
it
hand,
translates to things.
from your
No, I've heard
wrist,
that's bullshit too.
from
Tom.
your wrist to your.
I've heard that's
index
Have you?
bullshit
finger.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Are
heard
you
that's
researching that?
I
Have
don't
you been on that
research
topic?
it. I'm fine.
Okay,
But
I
I'm
don't
just
care
saying.
how you. I don't care how you go with your. There's different statistics. I understand that.
It's
Tall men don't.
Science.
Tall men don't always have huge penises, and little men don't always have small ones.
Yeah, I mean it's
That's
just
fair, but
yeah.
you gotta play your odds, and you know.
Yes, and
But I think God
it's
was
kinda
fucking
coming
around a
out.
little
People have
bit
been,
every
I've
now
been
and
seeing
then.
people talk about it, like more women, like saying what Jen said.
Yeah.
If like when you girls that are starting to get with shorter guys when they normally wouldn't are starting to find out that that doesn't really mean they have small dicks,
Yeah,
because that's a thing that a lot of women think.
yeah. I'm
Well,
with him.
Well,
all of
I mean, if you go by the shoe size thing, a short dude is gonna be a hobbit if he has a big dick.
Yeah, if he's got
No,
fucking, if
you
he's
don't.
5'2" and wearing a size 13, the motherfucker's flopping
I'm a
around.
teeny little dude with big feet. That's how you know I have a big dick. Just
No,
saying.
that would be horrific.
I think most people know the shoe size thing is a joke.
It is.
I'm pretty sure most people don't really think that.
I mean, I feel like it's an average. Is it not true? I feel like
No, I
biologically
don't.
it's
I
pretty
really
damn
don't
close.
think it. I'm pretty sure that they've disproven that completely.
The whole.
I
that
need
whole
these
thing-
studies. I need to see them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. See, that's where it's gonna eventually go to. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like send me a picture before we start dating.
They had I put it on Facebook and I
And
had
Jen could put in her dick book.
Well,
I reposted it and it had like I think 10 different guys and they were all there to measure flaccid as well as erect and when it first started they all had to guess who had the biggest dick and put everybody in a
Order.
lineup. And they did that. And it was hilarious to watch each of them do that. And the reason they chose this particular person because they thought that they were bigger. They were absolutely wrong. The shortest dude there had the biggest.
That's God's
and
joke.
I bet they put him in order from like shortest to tallest, right?
Pretty
close?
Pretty
Yeah,
close. They
that's
put
God's
the little
joke.
ones over here and
God's
they
got
put
this bucket of penises, and he's just sitting there kind of handing them out. And he's like, well, "I'll make
No, God
And
was
every
just
once in
helping
a
the guy
while,
out.
you
He
come
just-
across
he's
a
like, "All
short
right, you're not
dude
gonna be
that goes,
6 foot,
oh,
so we're gonna give you a little bit more down
a
there."
little boost somewhere else.
Send that 5'6" guy a 12-inch penis. You know, send him that 12-inch penis. And then the poor bastard, he's 5'4", and he's like, "I hate you, God. You gave me a third
He ain't
leg.
giving no helicopter rides.
I can't even get a date, you son of a bitch."
No, I'm being serious.
I'm
My
5'4".
longest relationship was with a girl that eventually told me after a few months of us dating that we talked for like 2 months, or we talked for like a month, and then she just we didn't have sex, but we talked for like a month, and then she stopped talking to me, and we didn't talk for 2 or 3 months, and then we got together. We started talking again and got together, and after a while, she eventually told me the reason I stopped talking to you is because I've always dated taller, bigger guys, and these are her words exactly, I didn't think you would be able to fuck me good enough.
Oh,
swear to God.
honey, that's
Swear to
some
God, that's what she told me,
bullshit.
word for word.
I'll go
Wow.
beat a bitch up for you right now.
And-
What is this
and-
meme? What
but
is
that's-
that?
No, and like I said, a lot of it is because they equate taller and
Yeah.
bigger guys
You women are evil.
have they figure they're
You're not
proportionate.
evil. Shut up.
I'm just fucking with you, too. You know what you can do, people.
Short kings are coming down.
You can at John at the Friday Night BS show.
What is Mike saying?
I said more women are talking about short kings now. It's becoming
Short
a thing.
kings.
That's what they're calling.
Is
Yeah,
it the new trend? All right.
Yeah, it's a
You
little
go-
trend that's starting.
Oh, man.
We just need
You
more
go,
women like
Gen
Jen to
Z.
come out and tell their experience about how it's bullshit.
Yeah.
it is bullshit. It's complete and utter bullshit. The height of a man does not determine what he's got down there or what's in his head, because
Nope.
they come in stupid in all sizes.
Yeah. It
So-
comes down.
So
Stupid knows no size.
Stupid knows no bounds.
stupid comes in all sizes. So stingy
All
Tuesday.
shapes and sizes. Oh goodness, that was good.
Let's see where we got here. We got one. It says, yeah, see, I mean, if I go down this list, it's
Mhm.
one all the way down, which is taller. Every one of these
Yeah.
women wants somebody taller.
Yeah,
It's
see,
a
but you can't
protection
ask-
thing.
you
It's
can't
like
ask taller.
a
That-
prehistoric.
I don't see anything wrong with a woman wanting a guy that's taller than them. That's not.
Yeah, but
where
they
the
don't have to
issue
be a
is coming in.
giant. Like, I
Yes,
want you to be taller
exactly.
than me. I'm 5'4", barely. I
No,
want
What
they
you
have to be a
ask is
giant.
how much
Sorry.
taller does the guy have to be?
exactly.
than you?
It doesn't mean that you have to be a fucking
Well,
basketball
some of
player.
these
It depends.
women.
I
some of
want
these
a
women-
giant.
Yeah, some of these women say,
Okay.
not even an inch taller is enough for them. So
Oh.
they're like 5'5", and if a guy's 5'6", that's still not tall enough for them. So it's just.
I think it depends on where you live too, your culture. It depends
Yeah.
on so many
Yeah.
different factors.
Yeah.
Because I think that the tall thing, it some cultures you'll see it where they're pretty much the same fucking size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's normal. It's not there's no
Yeah, if
height
you're in
for it.
China, you're pretty good.
Yeah.
Everybody's
the same size there.
Like they're all Happy Meals. They're all Happy.
Oh my god.
There's some cultures where averagely men are.
Send your hate mail too.
Send your hate mail to John.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, you can't. You have to say how much taller do they have to be. That's the question you have to ask.
All right, Mike, I'm going to throw it down to you first. Here, we'll get the man's. What's too tall and what's too short for you? Now, she's going to say yes to you no matter what.
Too tall for me is probably, I would say, would probably be over 6 foot.
Okay.
I think because I've hooked up with a girl that was 5'11", and now I was fine with that.
Fine.
So I think 6 foot. If over 6 foot, I mean I don't know because I've never messed around with anybody that's over 6 foot, but I would guess that I'm going to say 6 foot, and then too short. I would say probably
a dwarf.
4'10" or 4'11", because I've been with a girl that was 4'11",
Yeah.
and it wasn't. It was fun. Well, I would say maybe under 4'10".
You weirdo. No.
4'11". She seemed. I mean, she was short, but she didn't.
I'm
it
just
didn't seem
fucking with
weird.
you. I'm fucking with you. Shut
I
up.
would say,
It does make it so easy.
John, just because they're 4'11" doesn't mean they weigh 75 pounds. Okay.
You can spin them.
Yes.
Does not mean
No.
that.
You can carry 'em
Wow.
around. You can carry them around the house and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, she was.
Put them in small
too.
places.
She
Put
was
them in
skinny,
small
but-
places.
I mean, like some of those cheerleaders, like a lot of cheerleaders, like they're especially the Flyers. I mean, they're like 5 foot, 95 pounds, 100 pounds.
You're creeping me out, Mike.
What are you talking
You
about?
went cheerleaders. I'm just.
Yeah, John, you do realize that are literally grown ass adult women
they
that are
are.
cheerleaders,
They are.
right?
I forgot
Yes.
about football. I forgot
Every
about,
football team.
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay,
Every basketball
so-
team.
Yeah, they're
I forgot
adults,
about- I
except
forgot
they
about-
retire at
I
age
forgot about-
29.
There's literally a show on Netflix
I'm a sick
that
bastard.
is all adult
Yes, you
women
are.
that are cheerleaders.
I'm a sick bastard. I went straight to high
completely
school.
yes, you went
mental.
straight to high school.
Excuse me. All right, Jen. What's too tall
She's not gonna care.
and what's too short?
Oh no, there is too tall.
There's
I'm
too
not
tall,
trying.
right? Too tall.
There is too tall. I think that when you start to get above 6'4", it starts to get a bit much. So that's
Makes sense.
probably a threshold.
foot.
And then for 6'4", that's pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Are you
Not
dating a
trying to
midget?
be with
Ooh,
any
I forgot.
diet.
Can't say
Oh,
midget no
stop!
more.
What's
A small
wrong with
person.
Small
you?
person. Small person.
Small person.
I'm sorry
You know
to all
what?
you small
I
people
have
out there.
Little
We love
okay.
you.
We love
I
little
have to
people.
We love
say
small
that
people.
until I saw Game of Thrones, I would have never considered somebody
Oh,
that was shorter than me. But Tyrion is a hot little piece of ass.
Okay, but
I
on
can see him running
give
around
us
the
a more
bed. I
realistic.
can see him running
Take
around.
Tyrion out of this.
I can see him running around the bed. Getting
Take
all,
Come here, you
Tyrion out
little
of it.
fucker.
getting
I'll
all
find a sex
tired.
for you.
Getting all tired and puckered out.
No.
Chasing Jen around the house.
Are
Can
you
you
going
hear this?
shorter than you, Jen?
What's it called?
Okay,
Says
I think
Benny
that
Hill song?
no, I was saying
Realistically, you're going shorter?
realistically probably not. You'd have to be at least 5'7".
Would you date that guy? I mean, if he wasn't famous.
Yeah, I didn't say I wanted to date him.
No,
Yeah,
but
she'd hook up with him, but not date him.
She just want to reject him right away. I think.
No, you never know. He seems like a very nice and charming person.
No,
I
no.
can't.
If he wasn't,
What if he's
he wasn't
not?
famous,
I feel
then-
like anybody that's 5'7" and a dude has serious Napoleon complex.
yeah,
Just
that's
in
true.
my
That does come
experience.
in- that does
Has
come into
that,
play.
that's a
That does
problem.
come
Then
into
There
play.
are, I would
that's
say
a
there's some guys that
personality.
do,
That's
but-
a
That
personality.
it's a personality flaw, but I haven't met any dude under 5'7" that didn't have that personality flaw.
Especially
Maybe
when they
it's a
start
Midwestern thing.
Especially when they start
Yeah,
drinking.
I would say older
Yes,
generations
they
were
turn
that
into
way.
leprechauns.
Maybe
You don't
our
go to Notre
gener-
Dame.
maybe
You
my
don't even live near
generation-
Notre Dame. What are
My
you doing?
generation and your generation, yes, but like older than that, like John's generation,
Trying
they
to steal
didn't.
my Lucky Charms.
I don't think they had as big of a complex.
Oh, chasing
Well,
that
it was a
diarrhea.
different time back then,
Yeah,
Mike.
well, because
Yeah.
people dated off of personality
Okay.
more back then.
Prince was a short motherfucker.
Who?
Prince was a
Oh yeah,
short.
Prince was
leprechaun.
short.
Prince was a short motherfucker, and he was
He-
effeminate as hell, and he
Yes.
still nailed all the girls
Yes, he did.
because he had a way with
Prince,
words.
Was he?
He was 5'4".
Yeah, Prince was tiny, but
He was an inch
wasn't.
taller than me.
He wasn't.
He had the soul of a tall man. No,
Bruno
Yeah.
Mars is only 5'5".
I know.
That
Bruno
is a sexy
yeah.
little man.
Yes.
They said that he was, he wasn't like packing. He was just a normal guy, Prince.
Okay.
Oh no! He didn't
Yeah.
have to be.
Yeah, right.
That did not matter.
See, because wallet comes into play. Then that's
No,
another thing we're going to
it
talk
was
about.
not even the. It was the sensualness of the words. Hello.
Well,
If
we'll
your
get into that.
vocabulary was that epic, you will get laid. I promise you.
When you
Yeah,
have,
see, but that's just because he's famous
Yes,
and
he's
because of his
famous.
music.
No,
and
he was
stuff.
just.
I
he
just
was that-
said he had a good vocabulary.
Huh?
Even before he
Yeah,
was
but a lot
famous,
of
he
people
was
said
pulling
that
an
Prince
ass.
was an asshole.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
So
He
it
liked
doesn't mean
pancakes,
that
though.
it's because
Like
he was
waffles.
a pretty
Money
man.
changes people, but that doesn't mean that he wasn't
No,
a
I'm not
great
saying he
person
wasn't
before.
a good-looking dude. I'm not saying that.
No, he wasn't just a good-looking dude. He was a
Blame It
pretty.
on the Rain, I thought was. Oh, never mind.
I'm just
Milli
saying
Vanilli?
if he was just an
Yeah, it
average
is
dude on the
Milli
street,
Vanilli. Thank you.
women wouldn't be gawking over him like they do.
There are certain smaller men that women
When
adore.
Purple Rain, not Blame It on the Rain. Jesus.
Blame it on the
Oh,
rain. What the fuck are you talking about?
Purple rain.
It's
I said
Purple
purple
Rain.
rain. Purple rain. Purple rain.
Thank
That's what
you.
I said. I said purple rain.
I'm not even
You
a big
said
Prince
Blame It on
fan,
the
but that's a really
I swear to
good
God,
song.
you said Blame It on the Rain earlier.
You tripping? No,
You're tripping, girl.
Yeah, I'm not a big Prince fan, but Purple Rain is a classic song.
It's a classic.
It's a really good song.
yeah.
For a short guy, he's not bad.
That's probably in the top 50, maybe even top 25 best songs of all time.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
John's got his Lucky Charms.
Give me your potatoes.
5'5"?
Give me a potato.
Your potato.
Give me all your potatoes
Hey,
and
nothing
cheer me
against-
with your beer.
Nothing against short guys. Now, but when you have stats that, like I read earlier, where it said, that a guy that was 5'6" needs an additional 175,000. Now, I don't
Damn.
know where that poll or who they polled or how
Yeah,
old the
that
women
seems
were when
really
they did that
weird.
poll. But that's a lot of money, and that's pretty. That puts you. That kind of sheds a different light on
I
you.
think
women.
that goes into wealthy people because
Wealthy.
well, I'm just saying, you need an additional 175,000.
Yeah.
That's not. Come on.
Those are people that need or don't need
I think
a
what
yacht.
it was is they pulled people that it was like rich guys.
Coming out of Walmart.
You know, obviously, if you're rich, if you have a lot of money, you're going to get a lot of girls.
Those are Walmart customers.
So
The rich guys coming out of Walmart? Is that what you just said?
I think that's kind of what it that seems a little
the way
skewed.
prices are, I've seen some pretty fancy cars in the Walmart parking lot. I've now been seeing a lot of Benzes in the Walmart parking lot that I never noticed before here. So the prices.
Everybody loves Walmart.
People are struggling.
Yeah. I was just I saw.
The
I was there
struggle
the
is
other
real.
day. I was there the other day, and the fucker was driving at least $110,000 Mercedes at Walmart doing his grocery
Yeah,
shop.
because people don't want to give up the car, but they'll give up shopping at the whatever. I don't know, whatever a fancy.
Take that Walmart chicken.
Whatever a fancy.
Rayleigh's.
No, above Rayleigh's.
Yeah, Rayleigh's is.
Over here we have
Sprouts.
We have Sprouts.
Yeah, you
You've
got Sprouts,
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People will.
I wish I had Trader Joe's in Wisconsin. They have them in Illinois. It's not fair.
Like an apartment that have an expensive car. People that live in a shitty neighborhood in a shitty house, but they have a super nice car. You see that?
Yeah.
You
and
see
I don't see those women dating short guys
see.
either when they come into Walmart.
I've seen women
You
date short
can't
guys
you
in
can't care as
Walmart.
much when you're broke.
Let's hit Deana with the question. Deana, the tallest and the shortest.
The tallest that I would date is probably about 6'5" because it's a little bit over a foot taller than me.
Yeah.
The shortest has to be probably like 5'11" because
I can't use the Shamrock guy when you said 5'11". I was getting ready to use the Shamrock.
Sorry, no potatoes for me.
Saying that.
Yeah, I can't use it. For me, okay, I got to think heels. So if she's wearing heels,
no, John, that's not what we're saying.
That's how I look at it.
We're talking about flat-footed.
Okay, flat-footed.
All right, just be normal.
Jesus.
Add extra shit to it.
I would go like I would date 6'6", 6'7", because that's a little bit tall. That's a lot. Well, that's 3-4 inches taller than me.
Wow.
And I would.
I didn't know you were so tall.
I would go like 4 foot just for fun.
Just for fun.
All right.
I'm being serious.
You're not being serious. I would give it for fun.
I would give it a shot. I mean, I don't know where to go.
Just be normal.
It'd be like this.
You get all puckered out.
Yeah, that's a little weird. You're creeping me out.
I'm sorry. Was that too graphic?
People that are that short
5'2"
are underage.
Mike's
5'2". If I'm going to be honest, if I was going to be honest, I'd say 5.
You're giving me pedal vibes.
There are
5'2". 5'2". That would be my limit. 5'2".
5'2". That's an inch shorter than I am.
Yeah. So but for fun, 4.
An
adult 4.
No,
an adult 4. Does that make it better if I say adult?
I went
adult. Yes.
Adult.
As long as you say
I went on
adult.
like a coffee date kind of with this girl. She was like 4'8", and I was like, yo.
I want one that can like run underneath the table.
No.
That could run under a table.
No. I couldn't. I was like, damn, you look like a dwarf. Or a small person. Yeah, it just wasn't.
This show's getting canceled.
There's a big. I don't know what it was, but there's a big difference between 4'11" and like 4'8". It was like, oh shit.
Mike's like, nope. Sorry.
Yeah, seriously, I did. I
can't.
seen her and I was like, no, can't. Do
Yeah,
it.
there is.
But the girl 4'11" that I was dating, she was hot as shit. I found her super attractive.
Yeah.
So she needs to be a few more inches
a few
taller.
more inches, yeah.
Try to put heels on. Like anytime you go out.
Because she was like proportionate to that height.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it was just
everything.
everything seemed a little compacted, and it just right.
Yeah.
But you see, how difficult is it for her though? Trying to
I
date
felt that for sure. because she
That
was a nice
sucks.
girl, but
She's like, I could fit in your pocket.
I just felt bad for her, but I just,
Mike didn't want to be
well, just
mistaken
wasn't
for
I
her
wasn't
father.
attracted. I just wasn't attracted.
Somebody stole my Lucky Charm.
That sucks.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess. I mean,
Totally
Yeah,
Lucky
that's how
Charms.
I feel for guys that are like 5'5", 5'6". I'm like, damn. I mean, I have a hard time at 5'9", so I couldn't imagine.
They have to find out their
I
leprechauns.
couldn't imagine being
someone stole my Lucky Charms.
3 inches shorter than I am. That would
Jeez.
suck.
Yeah.
Especially because I'm not a big guy. I'm skinny, so that would
You're
just make me.
average.
Let's be honest. That
Average height.
No,
I'm not trying to
if
be
you saw me
dirty.
in person, Jen, I'm
Yeah,
a
Mike's
smaller
average.
guy.
Yeah, Mike's
Yeah, no,
average height.
5'9's average height.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm average height.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. He's
Yes.
average.
That's
He's
It's so personal.
No, I thought you meant like I'm not like. I thought you meant like I don't look like a small stature.
Yeah, no.
No,
He's
I
not.
said
He's
you
not
were-
going to blow away. He's not going to blow away if there's a good wind. So yeah,
No, nobody's saying you're a twig. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
no.
No, I was saying I am like to me I'm stature I'm a little bit skinnier of a guy. I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I was saying if I was 3 inches
fit.
shorter, I
He's
would
fit.
be. It would probably be really hard for me because not only would I be
So
that
sweet to be
short,
a leprechaun.
I'm skinny.
Mike's
You're
You
the,
can be an Italian leprechaun.
You think you're a
Mike's the
kid?
guy.
No, but I mean,
Mike's the guy on the
but,
PX90
like,
commercial.
I wish I weighed a little bit more than I do because like,
P90.
I was
Yeah.
like, I
P90.
like when girls
But
like to lean on you, and I was talking to this girl that was like 5'6", and she was like leaning on me, and it was like I was like, oh shit, like
All right, but okay.
I gotta like hold my ground
Let's be honest though.
because I'm and she was normal size or skinny, but like I'm just not a.
See, that's
I'm
what
not
I'm.
a big guy.
That's
so.
where I'm going
Is
with
someone
this
knocking
because
you over?
I don't care if
Well,
you're a
yeah,
guy.
and
Yeah.
like when she leaned on me, I kind of moved a little bit, and I was like, oh shit.
broke your hip.
No, I just it nudged me back, and
Yeah.
and I felt way about it. I was like, damn, I need to get back in the gym.
Did you
Yeah.
call yourself a bitch?
I felt like a bitch.
He's gonna get that.
No, I did. I
beach
felt a
body
little bit like a
workout.
bitch. 'Cause we were like she had her arm, like we had our arms around each other, and we were working out, and then she kind of leaned on me a little bit, and like I kind of went back just a
He's
hair,
like,
and I
what
was
the
like,
fuck is
fuck.
this?
Yeah,
I need to
because
get-
I was like, damn it. In my head, I immediately thought, did she feel that?
Oh
Did
god.
she feel me go back a little bit?
You're-
Because she
you're-
wasn't a big girl at all, but it
No.
was just, I'm just not a huge guy.
Mike's like, I gotta get the beach body workout
No,
tape back out
I,
again.
I definitely, that made me feel like, all right, I need to get back in the gym. Because this is
Yeah, you
'Cause this
was
is
like for
bullshit.
shame.
Okay. Mike
Oh my
brings up-
god,
Mike
I'm
brings
dead,
up-
bro.
Yeah, Mike brings up a good point because that's something that whether you're a guy or a girl, that's going to go through your head because eventually you're going to have sex. Eventually, so I mean, for
Maybe
a girl,
not. Maybe they want to save it.
yeah, I mean, you're automatically going to think size, proportion when it comes to that part of it. So if you are 6'5", yeah, you're going to think, can I do this with a 5'2" woman? And a woman that's 5'2" is like thinking, can I do this with a guy that's 5'1" or shorter? You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that.
I don't
doesn't come
think
into-
No,
any
I think-
woman
I-
that's
I think
5'2"
it
is
comes
thinking
into-
that way.
Yeah, I
No.
think it comes into, I think size, like, as far
when
as like
you're
your
in bed,
weight,
we're all the same size.
comes into play a little bit for women too. Like your natural size as a guy, they think you're probably, maybe you're not strong enough
Yeah.
to be,
Oh yeah, that
if a girl like to be more physical in the bed, she's, she may think you're not,
it just
you're a
maybe
skinny
her
guy, like you're not strong enough.
her
to kinda
freakiness might
manhandle
come
her
into play too.
like she likes.
Jesus Christ.
I
What?
don't know what I'm saying. She may be
Kind
like
of
5 foot.
manhandler. Let's
Yeah,
just throw her around a little
Like,
bit.
maybe she wants
I mean,
to. 4'11".
A lot of girls like to be, kind of tossed around a little bit, more controlled.
Tossed around.
I'm not talking
have
about
a safe
abuse
word?
here, guys.
Tossed around sounds wrong. Just throwing that out
Like
there.
women don't like to be kind
Yeah,
of
they like
controlled
her
a little
rough.
bit
They
in
like
bed.
her
Like
rough. They like-
there's women
We
that
like it rough.
Yeah,
I'm
they
sure
like-
there's. I'm sure there's some that.
Yeah,
prefer
they
things
like
that
it. They
way.
like to be. Some of them want to be talked dirty too, and be roughed around. A
Pull
little bit,
the
I'm
art
not
of
talking
hair
about
pulling
beating
is
people up. I'm
important.
literally
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about like you
Yeah.
can pick her up, you
Are
can
those-
move her, around
Oh,
with
you
ease.
you move
Yeah,
around
yeah, yeah.
freely, not
Move
like
around,
Yeah,
pull
that's
her
what I'm
hair.
talking
behind
about.
your back.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
I mean, I'm
talking
thinking
about like
Something.
throwing a girl up against a wall and shit, like beating her
Hollywood.
up.
Jesus
Hollywood.
Christ.
Unless she asks
No.
you
I mean, do
to.
the
No, don't
Seinfeld thing. Are
know.
those the panties your mom left out for you?
Safe word.
Oh God! Why?
Pineapple.
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 I mean, I'm going to assume. I'm going to assume
No.
guys.
Is that
do
a
that.
safe word now?
Yeah,
Pineapple.
pineapple. I'm assuming guys think that though. I'm thinking guys
What?
look at women and picture that process of how it's going to be
No.
with a shorter woman.
I think no.
Can I
You don't
tumble
think
her
about
around
that
like a rag doll?
no.
Women care more about
Maybe
that than
some
men
of
do.
us want that.
No,
There's
like,
a lot of
you're
men,
like
most men
I'm
don't
mapping
think
out
like
my
that.
bedroom. I'm kind of picturing where we could do certain things.
No.
So the size it comes into play a little bit. I think guys do consider that. I think that runs through guys. We're dirty. We're dirty. Period. So I think a guy looks at a shorter.
No, you don't.
Well, of course, yeah. If I see a really small, a short girl or a small girl, I'm gonna think, yeah, I can pick her up.
I can pick her
Shit
up. I
like
mean,
that,
that's all
yeah,
running through
but-
your head. I mean, that comes
But
into
it's
play.
not gonna make me not want to. If a girl sees a guy that she thinks is, kind of weak or shorter, she's gonna think he can't sexually satisfy me because he's a smaller, weaker guy.
I wouldn't say that.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. For guys,
I
we don't
wouldn't
see a
say
short
that.
girl and think, oh,
No,
she's
I
not
wouldn't
good at
say that at
sex.
all.
That's going a little far.
Yeah.
However, historically, a dude that short is not going to make me feel secure in regular day-to-days.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that
Yeah.
part. I get that part.
If you feel like threatened in a parking lot and your dude's only an inch taller than you, do you feel like that guy's going to be able to defend your honor if someone's jacking you of your purse and personal belongings?
If he knew
Yeah.
how to fight, he might.
If
Say
you had
that
a
again?
gun, if you had a
If he
gun,
knew how to fight, he might. You never
If he
know.
knew how to fight, are you taking that chance on someone random though that you don't
No,
know?
no. I would know that he knew how to fight.
Okay, but it's to a certain extent, tell me if I'm wrong, girls. To a certain extent, shouldn't it matter more about his willingness than maybe
he might be a
his
spunky.
ability?
He might be a spunky guy, and do that.
Spunky means something way different, honey.
Huh?
You messing with my
Nothing.
girl?
Okay, wait a minute.
Like I'm saying, like a guy's willingness to
yes.
or willingness to protect you. Shouldn't
Willingness
that matter?
is one thing.
Maybe a little bit
Ability,
more?
something
he's-
entirely different.
What Mike
No,
is
it's
saying,
not.
I've seen some of the
shouldn't it
biggest
count that
Because
guys
he's
you're
go south.
assuming that this guy that is 5 inches taller than you can physically protect you.
yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
Just
he
because
might
he's
not be able
taller.
to.
But he may be a bitch.
I karate chop you.
Exactly.
No, but I'm just saying, shouldn't it count?
I've
But,
known guys that are over 6 foot that I've punked literally to their face.
But what Mike's saying,
Good
I
job.
think,
I'm just saying, just because a guy is taller doesn't mean
yeah, hold on.
he's
Yeah,
a
it doesn't mean that
badass.
he's
Hold
going
on,
to
hold on.
protect
or
you.
that he's willing to fight or willing to protect
what
you.
Mike is saying, shouldn't his drive, his want to protect you, no matter what his size is, count for something?
Yes.
Well,
That's
yes,
Sure,
I
it counts
think
for
so.
something.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if the little guy, the 5'4" guy, still,
I'm
gets
just less likely to bring the 5'4" guy out in public, I guess.
You're still
Dina goes, after the
We'll
guy
just
leaves,
do it at home. That's
after the
fine,
guy-
right?
You care more about what the public thinks than about what
I
you
No, I care more about if shit goes down. I live in the ghetto, bro.
Dina after the,
Okay, well that's because you live in the ghetto.
yeah, but,
So-
It's cheap to live here.
Dina, after the criminal leaves,
Wait,
Dina,
what'd you say?
Dina just pats him on the head.
cheap
Good
to
boy.
live there.
You don't choose to live there? Okay, so what if there's a guy that's 5'8" that's got a lot of money and he's going to take you out of the ghetto?
He's
I don't-
packing heat. He's
All
packing
right,
heat. He's got money. He's
that
packing heat.
is not a thing ever. I will pay for my shit. I don't need that.
Yeah. I'm not saying didn't say you needed it.
She's not looking for a savior.
I don't need no. I don't want no scrub, and I also don't want no dude that's gonna manscape me into some.
That was 5'8",
anything.
and you fell in love with this guy, and he just happened to be well off, and he wanted to you guys to live in a
On
better
the
neighborhood.
far-fetched chance that actually happened.
That's a freaking.
No,
That's a
you
different
never know.
story.
And he happens to be 5'4".
You're
He
just
better have
jaded.
hired ninjas, okay?
Higher
Have I
ninja.
answered your question?
You're just jaded. That's all.
He said five.
Who hurt
No.
you?
No.
Hurt you.
What
I
shark
lived
eye
through the
hurt you?
riots, okay?
Hey, Deana, he
What-
said
what-
5'8", not 5'4", 5'8".
Okay.
Short guy
Still,
hurt.
it's
What
still
short
too
guy
short
hurt
for me.
you?
If you're
You
only
are-
five,
There's a
no,
leprechaun.
I need you to be 5'10" or taller. Sorry.
There's a leprechaun.
Oh, she went
that
down
hurt.
an inch though. She said
She
5'11".
did. We got her to go down an inch.
Oh, there you go. You made me wait on me a little bit.
We got her to go down to 5'10".
You got me down 1
That-
inch.
Wow.
All I gotta do is make sure I always have my cowboy boots on.
He lost an inch, but he gained that inch somewhere else.
As soon as I take my shoes off, hop into bed.
You seem a little shorter, honey.
Why are you putting on your boots? You're just walking.
Oh
in the
my
bathroom.
goodness, you must have really long legs.
Oh man. No, but I would just say that because that's what that girl that was taller than me. That's what she told me. It
He's
was
constantly pointing his
we were at
toes
a
in bed.
bar. Well, because my roommate that I've lived with for the last 6 years, he was 6'5", and we were out. It was God, what's that Irish holiday?
Oh,
St. Patrick's
Day.
Day.
St. Patrick's Day?
Bar that puts on a big St. Patrick's Day thing, and we said hi to we met her and her friends there or whatever. We met them. We were all just there, and we met them and stuff. And I naturally thought because she was like 5'11", she's going to be interested in my roommate because he's 6'5". And then I even told her that because she just kept talking to me and I was like, I just thought you'd be interested in him because he's taller. And she was like, we're all the same height laying down.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, all right then. I was like, my name's Mike. Nice to meet you.
The only problem is getting in the bed.
That's not always true in the Midwest, but I'll give that to you.
What do you got, a 5-foot bed? You gonna hop up in there?
If you're a little guy, you
Some-
gotta
some-
hop
yeah,
up
some
there,
beds
man.
No,
are
John,
freaking
nobody has a
huge.
bed that I have to hop into. Fuck, dude. Andre the
There's
Giant's
stairs.
Maybe she's got a bunk bed. You're fucked.
bed. A bunk bed.
Oh
See,
God.
again, pedo vibes.
Climb on
What
up,
are we
Sonny
doing?
boy.
What are we doing here, John?
Oh my God.
And maybe she has roommates. They're cramped. You ever go to San Francisco? They got like 8-10 women living in one apartment, and they got bunk beds in there. I've seen it.
That's like
I've never
so.
seen
So
bunk
you're
beds.
hanging out with the college girls, okay? You
Hell
perv.
yeah. Hell
Hey.
yeah. I'm not
I can't wait to come
They're
out
of-
there. I'm
they're-
so
they're of
excited.
age.
Who's touring me
They're of
around
age. I don't wanna
California?
hear that shit.
What do you mean? You could be 22 and in college.
Yeah, 22
I understand
safe.
that, but there's a
Can't
lot.
go to
There's a
jail
lot
there.
of
22.
youngins. Can't go to jail. Okay, you go date a 22-year-old, John.
Oh, hell no.
Oh no,
I
I'm
won't
not
even
That's a
dating.
talk.
terrible idea.
I won't even talk
I'll
to
sleep
them.
with a 22-year-old.
I wouldn't even.
Oh.
I wouldn't
Mike's
even
even like, no.
I wouldn't even understand the slang of a
I'm
22-year-old.
not dating a 22-year-old.
I'd be like, hey, you ever heard
Yeah,
of
no.
Nirvana? She'd be like, Nirvana?
I mean,
Who's
unless she's
Nirvana?
like in college to be like a doctor,
Yeah.
then yeah.
Oh, money.
then Mike's like, I'm holding on to this.
Because at
Well,
that point,
yeah,
she's
'cause-
obviously very dedicated to her career and her school, so she's probably on a different wavelength than most 22-year-olds.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She's 22, but she acts like she's 40. That's what
I
you're
don't know
saying.
about 40, but maybe,
Well, maybe
just,
30.
maybe just late 20s.
If you were
Late
my
20s.
age, all right, I got one for Mike. If you were my age, 55,
What's the
what's
youngest?
the youngest you would date?
date?
Yeah. You take
Probably
home to see your
maybe,
kids.
Maybe 40.
40. Yeah, that's good. That's a good number.
Because at 40, more than likely, she's either had kids and she's done, or she doesn't. If she doesn't have kids, she probably doesn't want kids.
Yeah.
She's probably is super established in her career. She's been in her career for probably 10 plus years. So at that, why not? I mean,
Yeah, 40 is a good number.
you guys would, you guys as far as lifestyles, you guys and what you guys want out, you guys probably on the same wavelength.
Yeah. How about you, Jen? Now that
At
you're
40,
the big
you're
5
pretty set with the type of person you are.
That's the most logical thing I think I've ever heard you say.
Yeah, Mike gets a fuck.
Most of what I say is pretty based in logic. So
He might get something. I don't have anything to.
Okay.
He gets the Mike Award for that one.
He
Give him
gets
Mike.
the Mike Award for Mike. Yay!
That's why I have a problem. That's why I wouldn't date a 22-year-old. Like I have a problem with even like 25, 26-year-olds because they're still in that mindset that they want to go out every weekend with their friends, whether even if it, you know, and I did that at 26, so I get it.
Yeah.
But I'm not at that age. Like
I want to Netflix.
You're lucky
chill.
if you get me to go to the bar once every couple months. Like I'm just not doing that. That's not what I'm interested in.
Yeah, Netflix and chill. Yeah.
Netflix and chill.
It's certain part, you know, in life
means bone
like
me
me,
lazy style.
I'm hot popcorn in
my life is more of my career and maybe hanging out at home and maybe going on a vacation every now and then.
A fondue fountain.
Fondue.
It's not going out drinking
a cheese fondue
every
mountain.
weekend or every weekend.
Hot cheese involved. Jenny, you're 50.
What's your lowest age?
A 10-year difference, up to a 10-year difference. That's it. I think, and also, I have to, you know, I take into consideration the fact I don't want to be with anybody who really has small children or want to have children because that ship has sailed.
Yeah, because at 40, you might find some guys that want to, if they don't have kids, want to have kids.
No, even in 50s, even in their 50s.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, at 35, the majority of guys that don't have kids probably still are thinking about it. At 40, you might find guys that are like, okay, you know, I'm not, even though you find one that will, but you'll find some at 40 that are like, you know, I'm past that.
Yeah.
So
somebody asked me the other day if I would ever get it reversed to have one more kid. And I said she'd have to be really special.
Okay, how about this, John? What is the youngest age a woman's kids could be that you would date?
If she had a kid, that's a good one.
15.
You wouldn't date any if she had like a 10-year-old or something.
10's kind of young. That's
much.
like starting over.
That's so young.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 because
they only got a couple more years.
Yeah, 14, 15. I'd be happy.
A couple more years for what?
Are you okay with
for them to grow up and move the fuck out?
Yeah. Well, no, 13, between 13 and 16. That's a tough age. You know what I mean?
It is. It's especially with girls.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I want to kind of dabble in that. So I'd say like 14, 15, like right in there, because that kind of slowed down a little bit, you know, because they know they're going into high school. They got to mature a little bit more.
Right. That's the age they say I hate you.
Yeah.
Which I consider a personal accomplishment. So
15, you're a sophomore. So
yeah.
Not terrible. So Jen, you said you wouldn't want to date anybody that had a kid still at home?
That really, no small kids. I mean,
like even like a teenager. Like, would you do a teenager? Like, so you just mean like anybody that's at home at all?
Jen goes, if he was hot.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so I would prefer that their children either already be of age.
So 18.
Or you know, very close. I've seen a lot of, unfortunately, I've seen a lot of drama and I've seen a lot of issues and situations.
Oh, you doubled. How'd you do that? Hold on.
I don't know.
I got rid of you.
There you go. Thank you.
I got rid of that.
No,
nuisance.
but I find that it's as much as you can like a person, the child situation
complicates things.
It does. It complicates things quite a bit.
You don't want their 18-year-old hitting on you, though. You'd be like the hot
what is your problem?
You'd be like the hot stepmom.
In these situations, what happens is that you grow affection towards the child as well, and when the relationship doesn't work out, it's you know.
Then you get kind of stuck, like attached to a child. That hurts.
Well, and you can get, and it can be an issue. Like I know it was. So my uncle dated a woman that was.
Stacy's mom.
He dated her for like 10 years, and the reason they broke up is because of her dynamic with her kids.
Yeah.
Because my family, especially that's my mom's side of the family, German and Italian, but a lot Italian. Kids are respectable. When they're adults, they take care of themselves. You don't and she was just kind of an enabler, let her kids push her around. And it got to the point where he couldn't deal with that dynamic.
Yeah.
And so that's
Well,
literally
yeah.
why they broke up, is because after 10 years was because she let her grown kids just
Push
take
her around,
advantage
yeah.
of her
Kind of take over her life.
and kind of push her around. Yeah. He didn't like how she wasn't like a mom. Like, no, like you guys are adults. Like,
It's
you're
hard
not
to be
gonna
a
do
mom
this.
and a friend.
So,
Yeah. You can't be both.
Or
yeah.
stepdad.
So
Yeah.
it was, you know what I mean? That can be a big thing, is like the dynamic with the other person and their kids, or, you know, and you trying to navigate that. You're not only having to navigate your relationship with that person, but also, you know, the kid, the relationship, your relationship with the kids, their relationship with the kids, the type of household.
I just want to know
Oh,
if I can
God.
backhand them.
No.
I
See,
feel
that
like
would be a
that's
problem
kind of
for me.
not
That
a
would be an
thing
issue for me, is because
you
I
should
could
do.
never date a woman that had a kid. Obviously, even in my age, they'd be smaller, but like if she wouldn't want me to be
I want
like
some
a
authority.
disciplinary person, or
Yeah,
like,
I want
you
some
know, like they
authority.
have a dad, you can't.
Yeah. I want to
Not
be able to
physically
send them to the
disciplined, but
room.
just like,
I think
you
that
know what I
type of
mean? Like, that's
situation.
my job.
Go to your
Like,
room.
I could never do that.
I miss saying that. Go to your
Okay.
room.
Okay. The thing is that first and foremost, you have to have time around the child to develop any type of relationship
Gina, go to your room.
before any disciplinary
No, that's what I'm talking
avenues
about. I'm
would
talking about a
be an
long-term
option.
relationship.
Yeah, I'm like, you helped raise this child. That's different. If you
Yeah,
were
that's
just coming
tough.
in, that's one thing. But you help somebody comes in. That's why I'm like, no, I don't really
Yeah.
want
You
to
know my
date people with
story.
children.
I've told my story on this where I was seeing somebody and I went to her house and her husband came and picked her ex-husband picked up the kid.
Hmm.
So I thought he was going to be there. So I ended up staying the night, and I got up in the morning and I'm sitting there eating a bowl of cereal, and he's sitting right next to me and asked me if I was his new daddy.
I'm
Hey,
out.
bro,
I'm
how's it
out.
going?
I'm not even finishing my bowl of cereal. I am gone.
I'm in my fucking underwear.
Those are my Lucky Charms. Were they good?
I'm just sitting on the couch on the coffee table eating a bowl of cereal, and then here he comes from his room. We didn't even know he was there. He sits next to me. He's just like, "Hey, are you my new daddy?" I was like, "No, just
No.
I stay in the night, sleepover."
Yeah, no. That's
Oh my god,
that's a hard pass.
Sleepover.
that's not okay. She should.
Yeah.
Nobody should have put you in that position.
I
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I covered good.
Yeah, I think it's just being a step parent is a
Yeah,
different
It's
task.
not easy. It's not
55,
easy.
It's not
at
an easy
55,
task.
I've done it, been there. I
Yeah,
don't
at
think-
your age, I would never
it'd
want
be
to
tough.
raise
It'd be tough.
No
Like
way.
I said, if it's for me to get reversed, it would have to be someone really, really special, and that didn't have a kid that wanted a kid, and I felt like, okay, I can do this. Because even at 55, that's 65, he's 10. 75, he's 20.
Well, no, I think
You better have some
don't they
soulmate
say
papers
that
at that
after-
point.
I think it, now that you've had it's been so long for you, I don't think it's.
Yeah.
I don't think they would even do it.
But see, I've had grandkids, tiny grandkids still running around. So I feel at 55, I could, if it were to happen tomorrow, I feel like I could do it because I've done it with all
no,
my
I'm talking
grandkids.
about. I think they say after 10 years, it's not reversible.
Oh, I don't know about
don't
that.
know
I was
about
actually
that.
just listening to a
I
podcast.
feel like I
talking
know
about this. And
they
were saying
reverse
that-
themselves enough.
I think because this podcast was one of the one of those red pill podcasts.
Yeah.
And they were talking about like some dumb red pill guy was saying that guys in their 20s should get it done and then just get it reversed once they had themselves established in a career, so they could just go and sleep with women and not worry about getting them pregnant.
You can still
That sounds like the beginning of the apocalypse.
Yeah, sounds stupid. I know. But they were talking about it, and they were talking about how they say, I think what they say is like the max is like 8. I think it's like 8 or 10 years. After that, it's like it's your chances of, or they won't do it, or your chances of even being able to reverse it are go away. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think you could even do it if you wanted to.
That's 95. I got mine done in 95.
Yeah, dude, you're done.
I'm done.
You're
So
done.
You're done.
If
Pretty
the
sure you're
aliens
done,
come
bud.
down and
Thank
ask me if
the
I can
heavens.
procreate, I'm going to have to end up being a slave and working in the mines. Cannot impregnate her.
What's it called? What's the procedure called?
It's a circumcision.
No, it's
What?
sure.
I'm just fucking
It's
with
called the
him.
vasectomy.
Vasectomy. Shut up, you guys. I had him for a second. You guys
Don't
started
be
laughing.
fucking with him.
Oh my
snip,
God.
snip, snip. Oh, you want to hear my vasectomy story?
We already heard it where they told you were gonna get a boner and you didn't, and people
but
were
you know,
there was observation and they were
I
watching.
got to watch it. I had the mirror up there. I got to watch that. But the worst part was he shot me in the balls with the
You got shot in the balls.
the numbing shit. And then he goes, "I'll be back in about 10 minutes and we'll get started." So he comes back at like 10 minutes, and then mine was laser, so it wasn't a scalpel. So they did it with a laser, and he hit me with the laser, and I felt it, and I was like, "Oh." No. He's like, "Did you feel that?" I go, "Yes, yes." He
You
goes,
had crispy balls.
he goes, "We'll come back in 5-10 minutes." I was like, "Yes, it's a little too fucking late for that, you fucker." I think that's why I had such a hard time with the recovery. It was pretty bad. I was walking around
You were
with
traumatized.
softballs. I had 2 softballs. I couldn't walk. I had a bag of fucking
So many
frozen
bags of frozen peas.
bag of frozen peas.
You
Took 'em
poor
back.
thing.
Oh, it's bad.
I
My
hear that
dad.
you guys can't. You got to be calm and you can't do any type of sexy
Yeah, you
time
can't
for
do
a
nothing.
good
Trina
a
fucked
good,
with me too.
good-
Yeah,
a
she
good
she fucked.
couple weeks.
Yeah, she fucked with me too. Yeah, she'd be walking around half naked. I'm like, "What the fuck, man? Come on, man. That's bullshit." I'm got a cold bag of peas on there trying to think about baseball and nuns and fucking. I like this
Bend
is
over in
bullshit.
front of you.
Like when I walked out of the operating room, my dad was out there waiting for me, and I just kind of walked out like I just was riding a horse for 12 hours. So I'm walking bow legged. It's already swelling. You know, my dad just puts his arm around me and he goes, "I don't understand you kids. I don't understand you kids."
Yeah, so they say that you can do it at any time, but
Yeah.
but it's less likely. The longer you wait, it's less likely. They say it ranges from 30 to 70%, and it your chances of successful reversal may be lower if it's been over 10 years. So it's possible, but after 10 years it drops.
It drops
significantly. Yeah.
I think Deana got excited with all the penis
So
talk.
30 to 70%. So even at the high range, they're saying it's at 70.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if
so
it's if it's been over 10 years, I mean, you could be closer to.
But those numbers don't count for Sicilians. Our shit is good.
Shut up.
Here we go.
It could be cut for 30 years
Here
and
we
then
go.
snitch it back up, and my shit could bounce off a fucking ceiling fan and hit like 10 women, and I get 9 of them pregnant.
Okay, sure, John. Sure.
I think Deana got excited. She had to go put
She
some new
dipped
batteries.
out?
Noise.
She had to go put some new batteries in her
Do you hear that, John?
What
Yeah.
noise?
What is that?
I don't know. It might be the fan finally getting picked up. Hold on.
I have a fan on.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I think it was Deana. It was Deana. Deana,
Oh.
did you put new batteries in your vibrator? There it is. All the penis talk got Deana excited.
Oh,
She's like, "I'm out.
She
Hold
did.
on. I gotta
Sorry,
recharge the
funny
double.
times. Oh, wait a
I
minute.
gotta recharge the
Oh,
double D."
she said she just lost audio. Her phone is at 4%. Sorry. Fun times though. So her phone died.
That's okay. We're just we only got like
Yeah, we're about ready to
we're
go.
about done anyway. There's enough penis talk tonight.
Yes. Couldn't have bloody vagina talk, but we could have penis talk all fucking night.
Hey, we covered everything tonight.
You covered everything. You got Mike all grossed out with the cup.
Diva cup.
The Diva
Usually
cup.
keep stuff in.
Is that what it's called?
Yes. The Diva cup.
All right, now I know. So if I go to Walmart and say, "Hey, my old lady needs a Diva cup," they're not going to point me to like.
They're going to take you to. They're going to tell you that they're in the aisle with the maxi pads and the tampons,
Okay. All right,
and they're usually up on the top. There's 2 different
Turn the fan
sizes.
back on.
One is pre-birth and one is after you've given birth.
Yeah, it's good. It's all good. We don't need no more information. Do I need a prescription for the Diva Cup?
No.
All right, Mike, you're good. See, I can send you to Walmart. Go get a Diva Cup for next week's show.
And then you guys can do shots of tequila out of them.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, well, before it's used for this proper thing. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we are out of here. We've had enough diva talk, and so short guys, you guys got a shot. I mean, just
Yes, you do.
find that right woman. I mean, there are women out there that are going to date guys that are shorter than them. This is it'll happen. I mean, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I mean, there's just no ands, ifs, and buts about it. I mean,
There's going to be butts about it. There's
well,
gonna
it's
be lots
love
of
is
butts
love.
about it.
I mean, you could, I mean, I'm not going to say like I could never love someone short. You know what I mean? That'd be stupid.
We know this, Johnny. Very
Yeah,
short.
that would be stupid to say that. I mean, you know, it's just, you know, personality. If she's got a great personality and she's 5'2", I'm not gonna, you know, say, "Oh, you're too short." I don't know if I can deal with that. I don't think it matters that much to the guy. I think it matters a little bit more for you guys. And I get it, the protection thing. You want someone that's a little bit bigger and it's going to be around there in case something does go down, like something is actually going to go down anymore in the 2023. But I mean, we're
We hope
not.
not.
I mean, it's not medieval times where, you know, the guy's got to fucking be, you know, fucking 6'4" and look like fucking Sir Lancelot and fucking
In
carry a
medieval
sword.
times, they weren't
Right?
6'4".
You know what I mean?
They were actually much smaller.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I just, I get it. I think when it comes right down to it, I think it's more on you guys deciding on height than say the guy. I think the guy's like,
I
hey
think
man,
it's a
she's
two-way
got
street.
boobs, an ass, and a vagina. I'm game. I think,
I think
you
it's a
know,
two-way street.
yeah. Well, yeah, I doubt that. We have the stats that show it's different. So
No, I think that short women like tall men and tall
yeah,
men like short women.
short women. Yeah,
I said
yeah,
it's a two-way
yeah,
street.
It's a two-way street. I got you.
Hey.
I got you. Well, we will be back next week. Everybody have a fun weekend. Jennifer, thank you. Deana, sorry about your phone dying there, but we'll talk to you later. And we are out of here. And let me make sure I push the right
As
button.
always, thank you, Mike, for your wisdom and
Mike
the
is just
ability
full of
for
it
us
today.
to just yell
Yeah,
at you.
he is full of it
Of
tonight.
course, that's what I'm here for.
He gets the golden mic tonight. He gets the golden.
It's good to see you.
He gets the silver mic. We don't have a gold one. I will get a golden mic next week. So we're out of here. We'll see everybody next week. Peace out.